my thing?
I don't know where your thing is.
Okay, you don't know where the tripod is?
It's probably in the room somewhere. Shut the door. No makeup. Hi, Mike. Welcome. Dog food in my teeth. I just made the best chicken, y'all. The best chicken. Tater tots. Everything. So I was eating. I wasn't really eating, but I was snacking as I met Ed his. I am, Darla. Crazy day. It's been crazy. I have a funny story, but I'll wait. Then more people. There's like, it says 2 people, but I know it was more than 2 because y'all have been texting. Hi, Tallulah. How are you?
Which network are you on?
Happy Friday. I don't know which network I'm on. Don't know. 9.5 hours of my life. Shit, Mike. Mike had a good day. It's Friday. It's Friday. Oh, Dolores, perfect timing. Hello, Christina Bino. What's up? What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing this morning? Evening. Not morning. Well, here we are, Sue. We got a little late start because I wanted to barbecue and get Grandpa's food all out because, you know, it's always an interruption and Dan gets pissed when I leave for the barbecue or for whatever. Hi, Kim. Anywho, it's Friday night. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Did any of y'all do anything? Good evening. What's happening? Hi, Jerry. Hi, Lisa B. Are you guys home for the night? What's going on? It's Father's Day weekend. Happy Father's Day. Use toothpaste at 2 a.m. Got cream from drugstore, still itching. Sarah, what the hell? I barbecued the best chicken, y'all. It's so good. Don't ask me what I put in it. I put in a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, shit. Mosquito bites. Oh, Sarah, I've got the mosquito bite remedy. Ready? Do you have banana? Do you have bananas? Do you have peels? Banana peels? And you put them on your bites and you just let it stay. It draws up shit. Okay, another solution is take a spoon. Bonsoir, Giselle. Comment ça va? Oh my God, my barbecue chicken. Oh shit, Jarvis. Shit. Take the spoon, heat it, well, put it, I have a hot water spigot. And you warm it up and put the back of the spoon on them and burn those mother effers up. Hello, Elaine. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out here, all the dad who has babies and babies that they know of and babies that they don't. And if you don't know of your babies, well, sounds like a personal problem. Bonsoir, Natalie. Thank you. Euphemia? Cassidy? Can I just say Cassidy? It's much easier and I don't feel so ignorant. How are y'all doing? Did anybody do anything great this evening? I have been cooking, I have been cleaning, I've been doing everything I normally do. Here from the Philippines, well, welcome. Elaine, he's eating. Happy Father's Day weekend to all the men in the room. We appreciate all the love you give to your children. I think. Anywho, crazy day. So, funny story. I gotta take more shots to use vinegar and mosquito bites. Why? Use vinegar or put clear nail polish on them. My grandma used to do that. Jarvis, Grandpa, Andrew's been self-taught himself at the beginning of the pandemic. Pretty cool. Thank you for the love for Mr. Ed and to Dan. We have nothing planned for this weekend, so don't ask. Anywho, John, my field adjuster came out. We're still talking about, no, we were, sorry, I apologize. India food, yum, curry. Oh, Ruby, I'm so sorry. It sucks. I lost my mom 17 years ago. I believe I have a good spirit, or I intend to have a good spirit. What happens in between all the minutia, I don't know. Thank you, Richard. I did, Melody. Thank you so much. I hate calamine lotion. I think it's a crock of shit, bingo. But you do you. Uh, just saying. I showered. I barely even blow dried my hair. I was talking to my Zoomies for a minute. This is how cute I always am. Chicken curry. Pinot. Ooh, yeah. I think I have a little pepper. Oh, thanks, Carla. Oh, slots for fun. I'm trying to read. Dan's not on TikTok yet, but he's going to. He's trying to figure out. He's got some shit to do. I'm sorry about your husband. Hello in Scotland. 2 a.m. Zando, what the hell you up? We have some cookies from Scotland. We have a follower who sent Ed some cookies, and they're shortbread. You all know for your shortbread cookies, well, we have them, and Grandpa likes them. So there you have it. There you have it. See, I say there you have it, even when Grandpa's not around. So I can't be serious about it. I'm not trying to say anything against the masses. It's not about making fun of Grandpa. Happy Father's Day, happy Father's Day, happy Father's Day. Oh, Sarah, calamine sucks. You can't go wrong with shortbread. It's very breakable, just so you know. You probably do know. So some of it got lost in transit. Hi, Nels. I'm here. Sorry, it's been a day, as always. Thank you, Ruby. Okay, so my story. So my field adjuster came out today again, but everything happens for a reason. So just so you know, I think this is a good thing. So I'm starting to stop looking at the negative of why the first adjuster and first field adjuster failed on the duties. So the second field adjuster just came out because I have another adjuster sent it because everything was lost in translation. And anyhow, I opened the door and the guy was like, I know you. I didn't even make 2 and 2. What? Hi. I've been watching Dan from the beginning. He has a mama who is dealing with dementia, local guy. How cool is that? So, that was fun. That was fun.
Sure. Crap. I forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb.
So,
What an idiot I
hi,
am.
me. So yeah, so how cool was that?
Idiot.
Yes, you are.
You want to try and put this in here?
Yes,
somehow?
you are. So yes, I've been waiting for
I
somebody
guess
to
we'll
know
have to
who I
wait
am.
Danielle. How y'all doing?
So I'm hoping this is a good thing.
There you go. What?
A good thing. Our
That's a
field
good
adjuster today knew who we were. Oh, right here.
I forgot to put
We're doing both, Crystal.
I forgot to put on Do Not Disturb.
Oh,
It's a
I
killer.
already did, so.
A killer,
I ain't famous, but you know what? It's fun when you have those people in your life that come in and they're like, oh, I didn't even make the connection until I drove up to your house and I was like, wait a minute, this house looks familiar. Salinger? Shit. So that was kind of fun.
That was?
Hi, Karen. I made really good chicken. I started eating it while I was making Grandpa some stuff. Tater tots.
Nothing like the first sip of a beer on a Friday night.
Salad, tater tots, great barbecue chicken that I marinated. Well, just chicken marinated that was barbecued. And tater tots. Oh my God, best ever.
How y'all doing Friday night? How is it going? You know, I mean, are you got how? I don't know. This is weird. And then I have this weird angle over here. Doesn't bother you.
No, it bothers me because I'm looking pretty haggard tonight. But
Are you looking haggard? Are you feeling haggard?
I am. I'm feeling haggard.
Hello, everybody.
My mind's haggard.
Your mind sighted. So I want to thank everyone. Last week we're doing great. We're towards our goal on for the National Alzheimer's Association. Our big day is next Friday, but if we could do it, you know, if we could get some people there. There's a link on my bio on TikTok that goes directly to the National Alzheimer's Association. It would be wonderful. We're going to do some fun stuff. Some couple neat things happened today, which I can share. But we'll figure out.
One of which was the field adjuster that came out and knew who we were. That was huge. That was fun.
That was fun for you, but there's things a lot more fun than that
Okay,
that I'm going to talk about.
go ahead.
More fun,
We can talk about it.
more meaningful. But I want to get
Okay.
a couple of.
That's because Dan.
William, it is Friday night. It's all right.
Oh no.
You can
Shit,
indulge.
Kim.
You know.
I hate that shit.
How you doing, Madeline?
The brows look horrible. Don't even fulfill his mind with the shit of brows are good. Grandpa's here. Grandpa's eating. Y'all.
Oh God, I thought you meant he's here, like in this room. He's 3 feet over there, but I cannot hear it, which is nice. Oh my God, Suzanne, congratulations. That's the greatest news in the world. You know, once you graduate from high school and you turn 21 and you can buy alcohol, you really have nothing to look forward to until retirement and Social Security and Medicare. That's it. I mean, it goes from, I can vote, then I can buy alcohol, and then
that's it.
I'm retiring.
Life's shit after 21.
How you doing, Pam, in Australia? John Maley, I was going to say. I knew a John Malloy when I was growing up.
Just watch your statement about people calling your name about your t-shirts.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, that's my video. You don't watch my videos. That's why you don't know. I know. Huh? Then you don't. They know what's going on, but you don't.
You don't watch my videos.
I do talk to Jose. I do talk to Pedro.
Tallulah, thank
my
you.
dad is sitting right over there.
Tallulah said something about your video. She watched it about your Pride video, and she appreciated it.
It wasn't a Pride video.
Well, no, but I mean, what he said about gay marriage.
Okay. I do have some really neat things. Oh, Mark is on. That's right, Mark. At 25, you can rent a car. I did leave that out. You got to be 25 to rent it, and that's a big one. But Danielle was talking earlier about neat things that have happened on TikTok, like the guy comes out to your house and he knows you. That's pretty cool. But the coolest things that have happened as a result of TikTok were not what happens out there. I mean, there's some neat stuff. Got to meet a million people, TikTok executives, the CEO of TikTok, still in contact with a lot of them. But what's neat was these weird family connections. Thank you so much, George. These family connections that have popped up. So I went into the office today, and do you not want me to tell the story? Is it too boring?
No.
So I went into the office, and Marcia had taken a little note, and on that note it said, and she said, "Oh my God, she was calling about Eddie, and she happened to be 91. She went to Oakland High School with my dad, and she had a phone number, and she knew who he was. I know her name. I won't say it, but she gave me her name and phone numbers, and she mentioned my dad's cousin, who I can name, Barbara Cooper / Manheimer. So her maiden and married name. So this is somebody that really knew my dad and probably hasn't been in touch with him in, God, 80 years, I mean, 75 years. And she reconnected and she called my office because of social media or the AA protocol. I'm not sure. Thank you so much for the hat. But that was so neat to me. And I've connected with a couple of first cousins, one in Boise from TikTok. We discovered their aunts from DNA, but TikTok. So I'm meeting my own family. And then I got an email today, and this is the coolest thing. So there are a couple of famous Salingers that have been around. One, most people know the writer, right? Catcher in the Rye. And there's another one. His name is Pierre Salinger. He was John F. Kennedy's press secretary, and he was a U.S. senator for California, and he worked for ABC News, and he was really, back in the day, he was a big deal. He passed sadly a while back, but a while back I was finally learned that we were related to the writer on Ancestry DNA, and I ended up hooking up with the writer's first cousin. We had a long conversation, pre-social media. It was wonderful, and I located a couple other relatives that now I know that we were related to. And then I get this email from Pierre Salinger's his nephew, his actual nephew. This is Pierre Salinger's brother's son, and they live in this, not too far from where I grew up actually, and they were in education, and he's calling out to see if there's a connection. He found my article or my dad's article in AARP, either today or yesterday and reached out. And I know that there's a relation there for sure because the resemblance is so strong between Pierre and my dad's dad, my granddad. So thank you for the Happy Father's Day. So this is, I mean, they're reaching out, and I know another relative of the writer who lives in Roseville happens to be the first cousin's nephew. So he happens to be a teacher out there. And so here's these two branches, and I reached out back to John, Pierre's nephew, and said, I found my connection to the writer through Ancestry. Why don't you do the same thing? And I'm fairly confident that that there's going to be a connection just because of the picture. I mean, we've known it forever, but before DNA, how do you prove these kinds of things? So hopefully he's going to reach out, and then we discussed Thanksgiving dinner, and he can't find his connection to the writer either. So if he does DNA and it turns out that all three branches of the family are connected, and we all live in fairly close to Northern California, so we mentioned Thanksgiving. He said we'll flip for whose house Thanksgiving's at, and then I added that there's a connection to the writer, and how cool would it be to have the writer, the senator, and cabinet member for JFK, and Ed's branch all together at one Thanksgiving dinner. That is made possible by social media. So there are some really neat things in addition to strangers and things like that.
And
the
like
reconnection with family.
An old coach of Hannah's that just texted me and said, "Hey, just read the AARP. I get the AARP magazine. Just saw the article with Dan in it. I just wanted to say that's amazing stuff."
That's what's cool about social media. We meet a lot of strangers and meet new people, but the fact that it's bringing long lost separate parts of branches of a family back together is pretty darn cool. And can you imagine the TikTok at that, or the conversation at that table, learning about the writer and learning about Pierre and the intricacies of the family? It's just got me giddy. So I shared that with you.
Dolores wants to know if
Santa
she's
Claus,
a long
Indiana.
lost cousin, if you will claim her.
Definitely, we will claim you. Just send your papers in, and you're in. How you doing in Scotty?
Hi, Mike.
Oh, I hear someone over there.
Susan, we love Sharon. That's maybe too much.
Excuse me.
Yes, I love the attention. Thank you for recognizing that.
And she doesn't. She more attention from me.
Hi,
You
Chris.
should be. That
I'm
should be
calling
what
you
it
Chris.
is.
Christine. Chris. Yes, I am loving the attention. I must get the attention.
Albuquerque. Oh, and
We were just there.
Yeah,
We flew out of there.
We flew out Albuquerque.
Tecate and Rosarito. Wow, Rosarito. That's
Thanks
right.
so much for the Father's Day wishes. Appreciate it.
And Mike, there's an article about Dan and Grandpa in the AARP magazine, so read it. Normally you throw it away, but read it because Dan's in it.
I'm in it.
I'm not, but Dan's in it.
You might be in it.
The person who loves the attention the most apparently is not.
How do you know you're not in it? Have you read it?
We are.
You don't read it,
'Cause we
or
don't
watch
get-
my videos.
I don't watch your
You don't watch my
I have
videos.
my
You have
own
no
videos.
idea. I
Do you
know.
watch my videos?
Yes,
No,
I do.
you
They
don't.
pop up and I
No,
watch them.
You don't.
Like the
I
ones
hear
where
you.
you're wearing mouse
I hear,
ears and
I
some
hear
of them where you
I
got
hear
shit
my voice,
going
and then
on.
I hear you just.
Well,
know.
I mean, you're sitting there going, what am I going to be, a princess or a monarch today? And there's something's flying around your head, and then it goes, a princess. Oh.
Jeff, I have my own TikTok. Newsflash.
She's got her own TikTok. TikTok.
And YouTube, because we're on that too.
She does have YouTube too.
Jokes on you.
And she has a great morning thing she does on both channels, which is really cool, actually. You have a big following in the morning. It's wonderful. I do have a beer. Bud? No, I have a beer. This is Modelo.
It's not Bud. Damn it.
I forgot, and I should have gotten it. If he's referring to, I put on some videos.
Just read it,
So-
Ellie. Ellie just read your article.
Oh.
Well, I'm not in it, Ellie, as you all know.
What? You don't know. You might.
Ellie, was I in it? I was not. It's fine. The dark side is there, but it's there with social media. It's fine.
Well, the dark side was a header I put on a video today.
Do you know that
I put that header on the video
Darth
today.
Vader was the dark side, right?
I tried to do Darth Vader, but I tried to
But
find an
Darth
emoji
had
for
a
Darth
sensitive
Vader, but
side. He did have a sensitive.
you don't know the power of the dark side.
I'm your father. Hi, Kwame.
Grandpa is here, Mike. We may or may not
Thanks,
see him
Melody.
tonight. That's how he's doing, or out if he wants to, but he is definitely here. I did
Yes.
lose weight. I've been exercising. I've been really trying to, keep it down and get healthy.
Yes, I'm sober.
Thank you for the
100%. We're
mustache.
always sober. Yay, Tracy, I love that. Tracy just said she called her 83-year-old dad to see the AARP article.
That's what John Salinger, the nephew of Pierre, that's how he reached out, because he found the article.
Oh, Kimberly, hang
He's
on.
not a TikToker or a YouTube. He just read the article. And then reach out. Sober 13 years. Congratulations. That is
Congratulations.
awesome.
I saw a YouTube interview under Guru Talk.
Todd is he does our IT, and he publishes, he records and does our some clips from our live, and we don't mind. He has our permission to do that. We're not connected to it, but he has permission to do it. He keeps up all of our
Thanks, Bobby.
website, so
Bobby,
that is not a imposter.
how's the hubby, Bobby? You've never told me. 8 years, smoke-free? Mitch, that's good.
That is awesome. That is awesome. That's the hardest thing to break, I've heard, is smoking.
Smoking's hard.
Hello.
Hi, Jenny.
It is shimmy night. Every night should be shimmy night, Mike.
Mike.
Every night.
Block Mike.
I mean,
Oh, Holly, I love it. Thank you. Holly's drinking. What's your favorite one? Cheers to you and Dad. Thanks.
quickly, could we get, hi Kay,
Whatever.
could we please get, if you were going to donate tonight to Alzheimer's, if we could get a few in the book, so that,
Valeria.
because they watch the lives from Alzheimer's. So if anybody has anything to donate, it's a great cause. It's a tax deduction. It helps a lot of people, not just people with Alzheimer's, but people like me and Mark and Danielle.
I'm not sober, Jeff.
We don't use the resources. There's people that need those resources. They help caregivers like us that can't do it alone, or they really need help to keep their parent out of
Teresa, sorry.
memory care. So if you could donate, if we could get a few donations going, that would be awesome. I would appreciate it. The link is in my bio directly to the National Alzheimer's Association.
Can you finish on Wednesday how you and Mark decided on a weekly routine? Michelle,
My bell.
the weekly routine, there's really not much of a weekly routine. The most we try to have Mark have Grandpa is 4 days, just because it's hard for one person alone. So that's really it. And sometimes if we're in a good place, just so you know, we keep him
Thanks,
longer,
Angela.
just because there's two of us.
Mildred, that's
Thanks,
okay.
Elizabeth.
You can't do it. You can't do
You
it.
can't do it. It's okay.
And just for people that are in a position to do it and want to do it, we did not bring Grandpa to Albuquerque. Grandpa was with Mark for 4 days when we were in Albuquerque, or we were in New Mexico.
This is just.
I was born, Brandon. We grew up in the Bay Area. I was born in the Bay Area.
It's very hard.
She was born in Tennessee, but
It's very hard.
we moved to Sacramento. That's where we are now. Every dollar counts. It would be great.
Oh, Marva, good for you. It's hard.
Thank you so much, Ashley.
Family support is very important.
I hear some shuffling.
Yeah. Well, he's done.
He's done. So should I get him something?
No, I gave him cookies. He had 2. My birthday's May 5th. Dan's losing weight.
Yeah.
He's watching what he's eating at night.
All right, I'll take that.
Get new kid out of here, Mikey. If I need to, I will. I saw his drugs or something like that. I saw him. I'm watching. Trust me. I got fingers that move. I got fingers that move. I'm down moderators, but I too can moderate. So I'm just giving people. Lisa, come in. I'm a good caregiver, just so you know.
Right over there, I'll bring it to you.
Dan grew up in.
Yeah.
When it comes to Grandpa. What's the toughest? Matthew is asking on YouTube what the toughest situation is in dealing. Thanks, Mouse. Thanks, Missy. The hardest thing with Grandpa, maybe the repetition. The repetition and the fact that he doesn't want to do anything. Right? So he only is used to walking, visiting his kids, and that's it. He doesn't want to help anything. So it's really hard to give him any sort of things to keep him occupied. That's the hardest thing, I think. I know, Mike. I hope so. But I don't know. I don't know. You know what he's gonna do, and you know we're just doing the best we can. Personal hygiene. That's hard. It was so hard. And Kim, that's okay. I'm sorry about your mom. Sorry for your loss, but you do the best you can, and that's all we can do. Just try it. And if it doesn't work, that's it. I am Christopher. Thank you. Oh, Tracy, thank you. I appreciate it.
He will get in the pool.
And Adrian, it's so hard, right? It's so hard. It's so hard to repeat and not to being able to give him anything that occupies his time. Today, I was really tired.
Close to Hayward, but towards
So
San Jose.
I told Dan, I said, take him with you, get him out of the house a little bit so I can nap and regain some sense of sensibility.
And I took him. I took him.
Thanks, TD. Happy Friday, Elizabeth. How are you?
Thanks so much, user. I have not read the article yet, but I've heard a lot about it.
He is sneezing. Hi, Joe. How's
Grandpa was sneezing. That's exactly right. Or coughing. He was coughing. I take that back.
Yes, Angela. I will be your little sister.
If anyone hasn't, so
Hi, Clinton.
the videos the last couple days have been interesting this week.
Not very much.
Social media, and I posted one on TikTok today. I think I posted the same thing on YouTube, but I posted 2 videos, and this is how you have to avoid, like the plague, the dark side of TikTok. 2 years I've been posting. We don't touch politics much in here. Very, very few, maybe some small issues, but we just stay away from the bigger, broader issue of politics and hot button issues, because it's really not what this channel's about. We're about family, we're about struggle and, getting through the day and my dad's journey and all that wonderful thing. Thank you, somebody donated, just came through on my thing. We appreciate it. I'll make sure he's okay over there. What was I talking about?
Donations.
No.
Hold on.
Dad? What's wrong?
Hurricane, it's not about Grandpa, it's about our journey, just so you know. I hate when people come on and say, well, we're here for Grandpa. Well, our life is more about Grandpa than just Grandpa. It's a part of our journey. So,
Yeah, I'm fine.
We don't do politics for the very reason that people can't handle it.
So
It's not a political channel.
So we don't do politics, but in the last week, I posted 2 videos, and this is why we don't do politics. It's incredible. Neither video had anything to do with politics. In one of the videos, and this is actually on TikTok, it was a whole series of stories I did, and I was happened to be wearing a Chick-fil-A shirt. And Danielle bought it a couple years. I drink Bud Light, I wear Chick-fil-A, I don't care. I don't connect politics to the whole economic thing. It's just too much. So on the one video that I'm wearing a Chick-fil-A shirt, I am just really, another donation, thank you so much. Whoever sent that, we'll call names out later. I posted the video in my shirt, in that shirt, and I got blasted. I was a blind Trumper. I was a homophobe, ironically, with the next story, and a sellout, all sorts of things. And wow. And then the day before yesterday, I posted a video. It's a great video of my dad where I asked him about gay marriage. Someone asked, could you ask him about Pride Month? And I can't ask him about Pride Month because he doesn't know the context of Pride, or how polarized people are, and to my dad, a rainbow means a rainbow. He doesn't understand what's going on today, and so I wasn't going to ask him about Pride. So I just said, Dad, how do you feel about gay marriage? To a man and a man getting married, and his response was so beautiful for a 91-year-old man from his generation. And he basically says, I wouldn't personally marry a man. I don't personally believe in it, but I'm not. Who am I to judge other people? And I support consenting adults doing whatever the hell they want. And then he kind of goes quiet for a second, and then he says, there are worse things in the world. And that was it. I thought it was a pretty middle of the road, kind of answer. And it was just for his age and that generation, suddenly it was illegal for the first half of his life, right? So he grew up in a different time, and he had a really, really nice human answer. And of course, then, it was incredible. The response was just so vitriol. The hate started coming out, people. I'm unsubscribing, just the worst. It was just incredible. So in the same week, I'm being called a blind Trumper, and on my other video, I'm a snowflake, Biden-loving liberal. At the same time, I am a blind Trumper and a homophobe and a raging snowflake, Biden-loving liberal. So if you want to know what that looks like, all wrapped up into one person, that's me. It just struck me as how two people watching two different videos that have nothing to do with politics jump to these really rigid conclusions on both sides. And it says something about the division in this country. And the video I put out today, if you've seen it, addresses that. And it says, that's crazy. I'm an anti-division America. This is what I think is destroying the country from within, is the fact that we're starting to hate each other and we judge each other. 30 years ago, you could talk to somebody who didn't agree with you completely, and you could have a civil conversation, and then you could go watch the World Series or the Super Bowl or what have you. Go Google snowflake. It just means, go Google it. I probably don't want to give the wrong answer. Things have changed in this country, and it was just really sad. So, to the comments where I'm getting called a Biden-loving, raging liberal snowflake, I go, well, go check out this video. Look, I'm wearing a damn Chick-fil-A shirt. So I'm not those things. And then in that video, you're getting the other side. So
social media.
I didn't see it as personally a tax reason. I do appreciate the defense, but I posted to show the hypocrisy. Hopefully people that are doing this can look at that and go, oh wow, I'm calling this guy a raging liberal at the same time some other idiot's calling him a blind Trumper. So, that's how quick we are to run to judgment and make assumptions about people and act on those assumptions. I'm never watching you again. I liked your channel up until that video. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is, but there's something that we got to do. We need to take a step back. Guys, sometimes things aren't part of a bigger agenda, or, they're not part of a mass. Sometimes they're just what they seem on their face. A conversation between a dad and a son. Sometimes that's all it is. Nothing more. No secret agenda to convert somebody while they're not thinking about it. Sometimes it's just life. And unfortunately, I hope that this contention dies down over the next couple years. Yeah, this is not a political channel, but when that happens, you kind of get sucked in. We're definitely not going into politics. That is absolutely not where this channel's going. Can we talk about parting the Red Sea? We don't talk about religion either.
No, that was the conversation this morning.
Is that like a euphemism for something else?
Yes. Amp flow.
Does that have anything to do with like menstruation?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'm not going there either.
He doesn't know because he's not filled in.
That is quite.
Apparently, my husband doesn't watch my morning lives.
Why would I watch something where I'm the butt of every joke and I just get attacked constantly?
We were talking about.
And I do watch your morning lives all the time.
Obviously, you didn't know.
Where was I this morning?
Where were you?
I don't know. Where do you always want me to be?
Work.
Okay, where was I this morning? How could I watch your live?
But you don't.
From my
point
office?
is, you still don't watch my live ever.
I watch it all the time,
No,
and sometimes I even come out and talk to people.
Very rare. So.
I don't watch them either. You guys crack me up. Yeah. You guys crack me up. Yeah, politics and religion cause a lot of drama, and I didn't even address on the gay marriage one. Wow, political one. There was religious blowback too.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. The eyebrows are not going away this time.
So if you watched last time, was that Friday? That was Friday? No, it is Friday. That was Wednesday?
Wednesday.
So in order to raise money for Alzheimer's, I'm the guinea pig and I'm sacrificing my body for a bigger cause. Maybe it'll come back to help me someday. So not only did they pluck my nose hairs with hot scalding wax, another donation, thank you so much.
Longest Day keeps donating.
No, Longest Day is the Alzheimer's. That's the name of the fundraiser.
Oh, well.
The Longest Day. That's why it says that. It's not a
Oh,
person. And the Longest Day is coming up, by
Sorry.
the way, pretty quick. The name of the fundraiser that they are putting on this month is the Longest Day. So you're doing.
I love greens, by the way. I love greens.
Thank you, Kelsey, for putting that up.
I'm so sorry, Kay. That's horrible. Because you know, I mean, you have experience with this. What's June 21st?
It's not a new hairdo. It's eyebrows, man. The hairdo's been the same, bald for before I don't even remember what
Hi,
hair
John.
looks like. I haven't owned a comb. I have not owned a comb in over a
Thanks,
decade,
user.
probably 2.
I keep seeing the Longest Day, and I'm like, wow, another Longest Day. Thank you.
We have raised.
I know.
It's over $3,000 in like the last last 3 lives. So
I mean, I love
we've raised about $1,000 a night on these things, which is incredible. Not only is my dad doing everything he did for me and social media, now he's raising money to cure Alzheimer's for other people. He won't benefit from it, but other people will.
Thanks,
And
Jack.
he's bringing our family together. He's attracting, he's giving us a
so
platform, and now he's going to cure Alzheimer's. We're at
No,
38.45.
that's
That's awesome. That is awesome. And they adjusted the goal up. It was whatever it was. Now it's at 5,000. So if we can get to 5,000 tonight, that's
Thanks,
our goal.
Anita.
Let's break that. If you guys could get us to 5,000, they'll set a new goal for the next
sorry,
time,
Patricia.
and you guys will be awesome. Let's prove to everybody
Sorry, Nikki.
that social media can be used for good.
Your grandpa's watching some TV right now. He
He's-
just finished
He is watching TV, and
dinner.
yeah. If you haven't heard the story, if you just came in, Other Dementia TikTokers raised 13,000 so far. That is amazing. Who is that? So I can go and give them kudos. That is amazing. That's wonderful.
So if we can get up to some money, we will dye the beard tonight. Lynn, I'm so sorry for your loss.
What did you say?
If we can raise some more money, we'll do your beard and mustache. We will dye the beard and mustache to go with your
I don't
eyes.
think that's possible.
It is possible.
Look, I cannot. I have to work next week.
That's fine. We can get it off if we need to.
Yeah, you can get it off. That's been how many days now? 2 days? It's
Days.
not off.
I know, but there's ways.
It looks ridiculous.
It does. But
I
we
mean,
need to match at least the
I'm walking around town and I walk in. You don't remember that you've got this crap, and people look at me weird, and I'm going, "Oh, you must be a TikTok fan." No, I'm just a freak show walking around. So, and if she does other crap on me, you forget that this happens, right?
I know, but do it for Ed Day.
Okay,
Chelsea said
fine.
that.
I will. You know what they suggested? That you dye your hair purple. If we hit a goal, will you dye your hair purple?
No, I can't because my hair is fragile.
Okay, well, so is my beard. I mean, you're willing to
Kay
sacrifice
said,
me?
"What's the price on the beard?" She'll donate.
Look, $8 billion. I don't know if we can do
Dan,
my beard.
we can do it because we have hairdressers on here that will tell you what to do. We don't need the negativity, Dan.
It's not negativity, it's fear.
negativity. It's not
No,
fear.
it's fear.
It's fine. It'll
It's
match
fear
the
of looking
eyebrow.
like an
At
idiot.
least you won't look like a bigger idiot because at least if we do the beard and the mustache.
I mean, this is probably why I was getting attacked when I was doing the pride stuff. They're going, what?
Okay, Chelsea said 5K for the beard. Done. So if we can get to 5K, we will dye the beard. How about that? That's simple.
Thank you, MMB. I will. If we kill that tonight, we'll do the.
The mustache and beard. Let's do it. Just go for it.
But see, it doesn't just do the hair; it dyes the skin.
I know, but there's ways to get about that. I just haven't.
Yeah. You just haven't. And the last time it was on there for like a week.
Dan,
So
you want to raise money. We raise money with dyeing the beard in the.
all right, if we get to 5,000, we'll talk about it, or something else that you take. On next Friday, I'm really ready to
What are you gonna
raise
do?
some money. Well, Debbie's coming, right?
No, that's the next. She comes the next week.
Okay, so I was considering like waxing, letting someone wax my back. Thank you. We have another donation. They're coming in. Ed is not asleep. You will see him guaranteed tonight. I like the purple hair. I can't make it. We can't use her because she doesn't follow through. I at least follow
P.S.
through
said
it.
if you wear your teeth for 2 weeks, I'll donate.
All right. P.S. How much? And it has to be, how about if I wear them till next week and you can donate on the telethon? You can donate to them during the telethon.
Oh, Grace, she does. She's tweezers. I can do anything. So we said,
We're about
Kay,
1,200 away from the.
not Kay Hoops, but Kay. I'm very impatient with Grandpa. Yes, you know all that. Your comment is very smart and concise. Not open your eyes. Like open them, like this, Kay, and you will see the truth behind your stupid statement. I'm just saying. I hate when people say that. I hate when people say that. They say, "Oh, Danielle's so impatient with Grandpa." Sometimes, yeah. And I'm mother effing impatient with my husband, my kids, and my dogs too. Just saying, K, just K, not K Hoops, but K. Somebody wants you, Vegan Nita wants you on the treadmill for 30 minutes.
Walking?
Running.
I mean,
30 minutes.
I could,
You can run for 30 minutes at a very low pace.
at a very small pace, I could do that. But it would have to be a slow pace for 30 minutes.
Here's the thing about my hair. 12, Kay said for $1,200 she will donate right now for the dye.
All right. If we hit 5,000, it'll a thing will go off here or that we hit the goal, and she can do.
What are you doing?
He's up.
So here's the thing. My hair, I haven't dyed my hair in over a year. So I've got grays in it, and I've taken a stance on letting my grays, age with grace, right? So I'm keeping my grays here, so if I dye it, it goes against my principles. I will dye anything else, but I will not dye my hair, just because I'm trying to prove a point about women and their choice and saying, let's do it. Let's take the stance together to age gracefully, the way God intended to. Those of you who believe in God, let's do it. And I will be, but I don't care about that, Anita. But my whole thing is that I haven't done it for a year, so I don't really want to do it. One streak. I can do one streak. Catherine, Catherine said she worked with attorneys for almost 35 years. I'm sorry.
You had a major
I'm just mad.
done on your heart. If you do not take these,
User 416. I ain't mad.
You need to take
Really? You don't know me.
You had a
I would dye my eyebrows, but would they die because they're so dark?
Including your blood thinners and all the other things that you take, or you
I know, love. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to say, y'all, I am trying to,
1 year.
just age gracefully.
It's 5 pills.
Then Catherine Mastro again, the attorney. There. I'm 39. I'm not 39. I'm 49. I forgot. I don't want to dye these. No, God, that would be awful. Drink a raw egg? No. Sharon, you apparently were not on the live this morning when I talked about texture. I can't. I'm a spitter. I'm a quitter. So just remember that. You turn 39, well, you are much younger than me. 29. Y'all with the Dad's not sleeping. It could be purple. Look, Jack, they want me to do it purple. Yes, I am 29 and counting. I am not. I'm every bit of 49. Hi, Mom Tracy. How are you?
You got the pig out there, Dad. No, it's sunny and warm.
I like
it's
eggs,
sunny and warm. You want to sit outside for a little while?
I
You
can't
want
do
to
it.
sit
Sorry.
outside?
I love pink. Pink is 38.90 is where we're at right now. Well, let's keep it going. hear guys in the background. Different things together for Dan to eat. I can do that, Kwana. Anything
Come this
for
way,
Dan.
Dad.
Anything for Dan.
Hi, Daniel.
This way. It's locked, so you gotta come this way.
49.
I'll show you.
I think I'm 49 and holding. Hi, Amber. Welcome. Do the spray. What spray? Stella Rosa? I mean, okay. I could do Stella Rosa. I can do it. It would be a lot. It's still in the refrigerator, by the way. Y'all, I was already nauseous this morning. It took me a long time to eat today because of all our conversation this morning. Copperopolis. Hello, Stella Rosa. All you have to say, Stella Rosa, I'm out.
That sounds good, yeah.
Tuna melt. Tuna. No, thank you.
Hey,
Y'all,
Coco.
I just had wine. Like, I'm on my third glass. Hot tuna. What do you think about hot tuna? We were talking about hot tuna this morning, and I literally almost gagged and vomited. You guys.
I don't know what you mean by hot tuna.
Give me. I can't.
Is this a movie or something?
No, one of our friends was talking about how he wanted a warm tuna melt, and then we started talking about the bad things about food and food poisoning, pubic hairs and fecal matter, and all that, food. I mean, you've been seriously ill by food poisoning before.
Most everybody has, yeah. Food poisoning's god awful, like salmonella.
Stop
God
talking about
awful.
tuna, y'all. I'm trying. Tuna. Let me know when the tuna comments are gone, because it's really.
I
Making
don't
me-
see any tuna
It's
comments.
making me queasy, and I literally
There's no
almost
tuna
gagged.
anywhere around
There
it.
is, okay.
Can you smell it or something?
No, because we.
Kiwi knows.
See.
Grandpa knows about how much tuna costs.
Tuna casserole. F the tuna casserole. No, I can't. Let me know when they're done. On both sides.
I don't see any tuna anywhere.
How are you missing it? It's tuna all
I
the way.
hate tuna.
Warm tuna.
Do you want me to bring in like Charlie the fish? Remember Charlie from Chicken of the Sea? And what the fuck is? Why do they call tuna chicken? Oh, chicken of the sea. So it's the chicken. I get it. I'm 55. I was today years old, and now I understand the advertising slogan for Chicken Under the Sea or Chicken of the Sea, whatever the hell it's called. Okay, I actually don't mind tuna casserole. Weirdly, my mom used to make that. I didn't like it when I was a kid, but I kind of miss it as an adult.
Warm tuna?
Nothing wrong with tuna casserole. What's wrong with it? Or a tuna melt? They're damn good.
Okay, I'm leaving. I can smell it. I can taste it. I'm walking away until
Okay.
we're done talking about tuna.
All right,
it's
so-
literally something. The saliva is regurgitating in my mouth, and I can literally.
Wait, she has a
vomit it out.
tuna problem.
No, I like
Maybe,
tuna.
and someone said tuna salad. We have chicken salad in there, so chicken under the sea salad. You don't like tuna either, huh, Sharon? A filet mignon, now that's nice. A nice filet, or a New York steak, or a ribeye, with a little rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat. Hi, Frosty, how are you doing? Is that Frosty the snowman? Someone asked me to say hi.
Or frosty.
How are we am I gonna end up, how are we on our fundraising for my beard? And if you guys can think of any good ideas for next week where I'm gonna have to really do something, what would you guys donate to Alzheimer's to see? So what do you want to see, me or Danielle? And please focus on Danielle because she's done zero this whole time. So please focus on her. If you can come up with ideas that are humiliating or what have you, anything that we can do in order to help raise money for this great cause, because that's really what we're trying to do. And next week is the end, so we only have a week to go.
Somebody says cannonball in the pool. Dan did that last year.
It's okay. I could do that because it's freaking cold out there. But I'll do anything within reason that doesn't hurt too bad and doesn't leave like permanent scarring on my body. A Brazilian wax for Danielle. Do I get to apply it? I mean, I can't. Danielle doesn't follow through, so we're gonna have to do something else.
Hula hoop for a minute straight. I am not eating a tuna melt. I'm out. That is like out. I'm not shaving
I will
my
eat a
eyebrows.
tuna melt.
No, okay.
For $2,000 donation to Alzheimer's, Danielle will eat a tuna melt
No, I
on
will
camera.
not. I can't.
She will do it.
I will not.
You will.
I can't.
Okay, so you won't do it to save everyone, to cure Alzheimer's.
Can I vomit?
Yes, you can vomit. People love it. In fact, if you vomit, it's $3,000. Someone will pay.
Outside, you know?
Yeah, I know. I put him out there. Someone will. But let me have him make sure he sits in. God damn it. Dad! Go sit in the chair! Dad! You might want to show it.
Dan's going through the pet door.
Dad! Dad! Go sit in the chair right over there. Right there by the table. Go sit in the chair. Watch your step. Yeah, sit in the chair. The one that's empty. All right, or that chair. Either one. Jesus. Whatever. All right. Now I'm going. What the hell what are you doing, Coach Baxter? Do you mind? You took the chair. Oh, you are allowed. Go on, get down, get down. All right, I didn't want to walk all the way around to get out there, so we just used the damn.
Because the door's locked, and so we have to.
We have all the doors bolted, to keep my dad in at night. So there's only a couple doors you can ingress and egress through. So the dogs are the shepherd's young.
Coco's
That
right
dog's
here.
about 6 or 7.
Coco's right here.
I have a great story about the dogs too, but should I tell the story of that weekend?
What weekend?
No, would you guys want to hear the story about the most stressful weekend of my life?
You already told it.
Did I?
Yes, the other day.
About Boston?
Baxter.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, well, they may not be the same people on here, but
Hold on.
it's going to be a video. at
Okay,
some
what did you
point.
say, Danielle? I have to play, and my friend almost run you. Okay, fuck, I'll fucking eat the tuna melt, okay, just for you, because I love you. Where am I getting the tuna melt from?
I'll make you a tuna melt. It'll be good too. I'll
Do
eat
I order it?
No, I'll make it. I'll make you a tuna melt.
No, I don't.
I'm the best tuna maker you know anyway, and that's true.
$50,000?
Michael, I'll tell you, Grandpa wouldn't give a crap if you spend $50,000 on a watch, but if I told him I'm going to spend $50,000 on a watch, you'd see his reaction. I'll try it. I'll try something like that.
Extra, Dan will make it extra special. What are you going to put on that tuna melt?
I'll make it delicious like I always do. Doesn't matter. By the way, all the stuff that she's been saying about, like if you really want to get that and you need
Get
to,
what?
let me finish. If you really want to, have bedroom fun, you need to more often and, you need to do things for me,
Yes.
like buy me candy
No,
and
I didn't
do
say
the
that.
dishes and vacuum and
Yes.
do all these different things, right?
120%.
So over the last week,
What
I've
have
been
you done?
doing all. Can I just tell the freaking
What
story?
have you done?
I've been doing all of these things. Like I brought her candy. I brought you. What did I bring you? That I don't really like the hot things, hot and plenties.
You ate them.
No,
The hot tamales.
I had
you ate them.
I had a few of them.
You
that was
had
it.
half the box.
I did not have half the box.
You
So I
did.
bought her the presents
God.
the other day, and then last night we're sitting in bed, and I'm all, I vacuumed, and she's all, yeah. I'm all, you wanted me to do these things, and then I said, I vacuumed today. And first she said I
You
didn't
vacuum today.
yesterday. And first she said, no, you didn't vacuum, right? She thought I was lying. And then I said, well, what the hell was the vacuum doing in the room then?
It wasn't.
It's right over there. It was. It's over here now, so you obviously moved it from the room. And then so she admitted that I vacuumed, and then she said, what did she say? And I'm not kidding. I didn't mean just once. So it's all
Because
bullshit.
Dan thinks like
It's
one
manipulation,
time. No.
bullshit.
No.
I do all the stuff that she says, and then I get nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Because you expect one time and it's
Nothing.
a miracle.
All I wanted was one time.
No.
It was like one for one.
But
I mean,
you had it in the morning. Stop it. Stop being so greedy.
that happens. So don't ever, fall for it when they say, if you just did this, I would be so much more open. I would be so less
Okay.
closed
Oops.
off.
Get out of here.
Another donation. Thank you so much. What are you looking at? The dog down there?
I'm rubbing my big toe in her ear. My neck.
Doesn't matter how I do it. It's always
not
got to do
unless
better.
you got buns.
Always
huh?
got to do better. Thank you so much, Megan. That was Megan or Megan, however it is.
Not Megan.
Well, it looks Megan to me, but Megan.
Thank you, Deanna.
That is very nice and
Thank
generous.
you,
And you
Jesse.
just bought yourself a tax deduction, so you're probably not paying any taxes next
Poor
year.
Dan. Poor Dan.
What? Poor Dan. Yeah. Desperate, frustrated. I mean, why do you think I was late getting on here?
Why?
Things to take care of.
What were you taking care of? Yourself?
I mean, we're on social media here.
Yourself?
If somebody's got to do it, that's what you always tell me. You know,
Y'all,
like
I'm gonna
with
tell
the
you
yard,
something.
somebody's got to do it.
I'm going to tell you something.
So,
I'm going to tell you something.
all right, here we go.
5
Wind it
days
up.
out of 7, Shimmy is in the morning. Shimmy. He gets Shimmy in the morning. Stop acting like you are so deprived. You don't do that.
In what alternate universe are you living in that is somehow 5 out of 7 days? That is incredibly
What alternate
exaggerated.
universe are you living in?
I mean, clearly, look, and again,
Clearly,
all right, so
Mr. Tuna Melt,
listen,
listen.
anytime
I'm listening.
that you are petting the animals during the morning shimmy, it doesn't count. It is the biggest.
You let the animals in.
One time, like a month ago, you answered the fucking phone. Or no, I'm sorry, you were texting. She answered a text, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's your daughter. Well, that even makes it better, right? It's such a mood
Not
enhancer.
true.
I'm
Not
texting
true.
your daughter.
Not true. Not true.
It's not exactly true, but
It's
something
not
very
true.
close to that
It's
happened.
not true.
Something very close.
Not true.
Thank you for that.
No, there's nothing. Just so you know, Dan is K. K, don't get me started.
Dan is K. K is Dan.
Oops, don't get me started.
How you doing, Des Moines?
He gets it more times. He acts like he's deprived, and I know he's got 2 hands, and he takes care of it the rest of the time.
Dolores, you must have heard the story about Dean Shaver and Richard Byrd.
It's love. It's love. What's love?
We are
got
both
to
Dans.
do- Got to do with it. But a
May she rest in
second-hand
peace.
emotion.
Great song. Great song. She eats tuna.
Derek,
I mean,
he gets plenty.
we're up to $39.15,
I like-
so we're $1,000 away from.
Missy, thank you.
Unless you guys come up with something better tonight, which I am all
Yes.
ears.
Okay.
If you can come up with something better, even more funny
Yes,
than
Emily.
doing the beard that doesn't
I
last
spit,
into
yeah.
tomorrow, I'm all over it. I mean, I will endure pain, even some humiliation to
Again.
avoid doing the beard thing
Again,
because it's
I
so
don't like warm tuna.
damn permanent.
That should give you an answer. Texture.
Is Danielle ever in the mood?
No.
Not lately. I
Susie,
mean, not like. Back
they
in the
come
last
and they
century,
go. They
it was
come and they
great.
go.
I mean, it was unbelievable.
Tattoos.
In the
I was a
beginning,
tattoo.
and even
Yeah.
there was like some short periods, like in the teens, like the 2000, like
I did it.
did what? No, you were. You had a lot of fun. I'm saying.
We had a lot of fun.
Oh, we did. I can't complain, except
No
I can
parting of the
complain.
red. No ketchup on the hot dog.
don't even talk about that.
It was people are bringing it up because they were here for my morning.
Okay, I will take anything. It's not like I'm going to say no just
Okay,
because.
PS says just wear your teeth for a week. I'm with that. PS.
PS, all right. I mean, I'll promise you. PS is a friend of ours. She was on the Zoom, and she really cares about me. She's like a mother figure, and I have to wear this retainer that has teeth to keep things in, and I don't wear it enough. So, what are you doing? So she's saying she'll make some kind of donation. That's what I have to do. No one else will know about it, but I will do that.
It keeps things in.
I will
won't
do
even
that
eat
for
oysters.
PS. And
I won't even eat.
you have to give at least $50.
a
'Cause
retainer that keeps things in.
keeps teeth in. Keeps it's good.
He has gaping holes.
There's not too much information, Patty, unless you're talking about the blood and the ketchup. That's way too much TMI. But I'm talking about teeth.
But
Like a retainer.
like
It's a
back
retainer.
in the day, you would never part the Red Sea.
Grandpa.
But today, you would swim in it.
What do you mean by swimming it? I would just. I
Exactly.
don't.
you would
Beggars
sail,
cannot be choosers.
You would sail in the Red Sea. But 10 years ago, you would not, you would abort the mission. But today, at 55, you would sail it. You would sail and you would be happy.
People change throughout the course of their life. I mean, I'm much, I'm not.
Remember, like, past years when we shimmied, we got in the shower first because you were so weird.
I do prefer that because, well, we can't go on about this, but.
We did this morning.
Well, right, but that's your channel and your thing. I don't want to make it all about that, but I will admit I did like to shower first because
you will captain this sailboat on the sea of red.
What? No, I just never. I just
today. Yes, you would. You say so.
Again, today I take what I can get when I can get it, and I'll
we talked about that
it.
this morning. That's why.
I mean, I don't know why you're bringing up your morning.
Because everybody's talking about it.
Who's everybody?
Everybody who was on the morning show.
Okay, so there's 8 people in here talking about it.
There's more than 8 people.
There's 1,000 people right here. I mean, we're going to ignore the 992, and we're going to concentrate on,
because we need to
gross.
take advantage. We want to change a couple of weeks ago. You guys were singing Happy Return. We don't bring Grandpa on.
And the mud has nothing to do with anything.
If you walk through mud. Leslie.
What is CWS? You got into CWS. Anyone know what that means? Discuss the Red Sea again.
Because we did it
I
this
don't
morning
know how
on my
bad.
morning show. If you all like Red Seas and shit,
if you like that
come
stuff,
to the morning
go
show.
to her thing.
Dan could paint his fingernails. My kids are so used to this shit. They just Danielle. Oh, good name.
So paint fingernails. Explain to me.
What's CWS?
If I painted my fingernails, how quickly could I get that stuff off?
Serious.
Can you dip it in the stuff and it comes off?
Nasty.
Or I would definitely. I mean, painting fingernails seems like harmless to me. Toenails, even. I could paint my toenails. I don't know, something. We have to cure Alzheimer's, so we need to come up with ideas.
We do it at least 5 times a week. I'm not shaving my eyebrows, you guys. That's rude. I'm not shaving my eyebrows. I like Dan with a goatee.
The eyebrows look ridiculous. I mean, I'm literally.
Oh, Eva, Andrew's feet are still a problem.
What? Andrew's feet? So
Dan opens. Scott.
I mean,
Dan opens his eyes with certain lips.
If we could raise $15,000, I would just take a big inhale from one of Andrew's shoes, and then I might have to get rushed to the hospital. But fuck.
Dan's going back to the door.
Dad, what are you doing? I'm over here. Dad, sit down in the chair.
He's coming.
Good evening.
He's
Dad,
coming.
sit down in the chair.
Grandpa's.
All right.
Grandpa's.
It's nice out there, so enjoy it. It's beautiful.
Grandpa. Oh my God.
He was going to go outside in the front.
Grandpa, he can't get out.
Well, I know, but he's going to try.
Grandpa, like, literally bent down.
What did he do? He came over to talk to me through the other
He
side.
did. He laughed. And he bent
Could you
down.
see it over there through the thing?
I don't know. Oh my God, that was funny.
Could you guys see Grandpa bending over to talk to me through the dog door? Because the door's locked.
Shane, the door's locked.
We have
Shane.
most doors locked,
Shane,
so Grandpa can't
Shane,
walk out in the middle of the
The key
night.
is at Mark's, Shane. Shane, the truth is the key's at Mark. You should know this by now.
Andrew and Dan, 40 years. I hope so, man. You know what? How cool that would be if in 40 years I'll be 95. If my son was doing that with me.
You should have barked.
What?
Someone said you should have barked at him through the door.
Full face makeup.
We could do that.
No. I mean, we could do it. I've done it before, but it would have to do it publicly. I did that. in a junior college speech class with Jen Chavez. She's Jen Picard now. She lives in the Bay Area. We went to the same high school, and I think she was a year behind me. And I played football with her older brother, dressing Dodgers uniform. I'll do that for $1,000. If we raise $1,000 at any given time, I will put on a Dodgers uniform. I'll even put on a Dallas Cowboy uniform. I'll even get a fake Dallas Cowboy tattoo at the start.
You did that.
But it was fake, right? I lost a bet.
That.
I lost a bet to Dwayne.
To Dwayne.
In Cabo, and I'm a man of my word, and I put a freaking cowboy star on my arm, like the biggest doofus you've ever seen. And I walked around, no shirts on, so I'm some big fat guy in Cabo running around with a Dallas Cowboy star.
Because he lost a bet to my best friend's
I don't remember what the bet was.
I don't either.
He's a Cowboy fan.
And he was a Cowboy fan, so Dan got the, fake tattoo. Oh my God.
Yeah,
cheerleader outfit.
I mean, I would definitely do a fake tattoo. I would even do like a big giant eagle on my back if it was fake.
Somebody wants you to wear Spanx. They just want to see your package. If somebody tells you to wear Spanx, they want to see what you're packing.
What are Spanx?
Tight pants. They want to see your schlong.
I mean, would you know it's real? How do you know someone didn't stuff something in there? But I don't care about. I would do that. I wouldn't do it live. You'd have to FaceTime or something. But if you donated something, I don't care.
How about a dance in a Speedo, hula hoop in a Speedo?
If somebody donated enough money and it was just that person, I'll do just about anything. But I won't do that in public. But I would definitely. I don't care. Show it off if it's for a good cause, for $1,000 to Alzheimer's, sure. But it's got to be on FaceTime. I will not do it. I won't do it.
You won't do it on live?
No, I can do it on live.
Why not?
Because I'm not gonna. Why would I do that on live?
We want to raise money for Alzheimer's.
Okay. There's a lot of ways we could raise money. I could go. I'm not going to say it, but what I was thinking would have been pretty funny, but I just thought better of it. I caught myself. That's amazing. It rarely happens.
We can dance the lambada.
It involved feces. I was going to describe how I know we could raise a lot of money and gain a lot of interest.
With feces?
How about this? Would you guys want to see a video if I took my dad to a parking lot and let him drive around in the parking lot? Not to raise money for Alzheimer's, but I was thinking for content. Because he taught me to drive when I was a child. When I was 14, whatever, 13 and 14, he'd take me to West Valley College and I would drive around. So I thought when I was driving today, I could take him to a local junior college. Thank you for the donation. Another donation received, and let him drive and video. That would be pretty cool. It would be in a really open place. Whoever said that was dangerous.
Shave Dan's head. I mean, that's not a big thing.
I think
his head.
I think.
What?
Yeah, you could. I'd definitely shave my head.
I don't know though.
Mikey, it wouldn't go over well with the insurance company. But I screwed my dad over when I was young anyway. When I was 15, I went and test drove a turbo Starion and crashed it. My dad's insurance company had to pay for that. That was a nightmare.
Daniel, nothing.
My dad showed up at the car dealership.
It was Pinot. Botox your lips. He would never do that. He would never put anything unnecessary in his body.
I don't like tattoos. I don't like putting. Other than unless I would.
Pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, I'd never freebased or injected, but that would be the only. He did go swimming. My dad loves to swim,
but he hasn't done it in years.
Yeah, it's been a few years. We're hoping to get him in there this year.
Thanks.
The Porsche is manual, so I wouldn't want to do it in a manual.
Mm-mm.
We do have a racetrack not too far.
But I don't think he would drive.
It would be in the Subaru.
Y'all don't realize that.
I think he would. I asked him today. And we talked. We went through it pretty good. I think he would do it. I go, Dad, let's see if you can still drive. I know he would do it. My dad and I have a special connection. We could do it. The two of us could go out.
Know.
Wax the jewels. No.
I would wax them.
You can wax yours.
I don't have jewels.
Well, whatever. You have whatever's in the place of the jewels.
A bean?
Anyway, I'm not going to do, that's something I wouldn't do. I wouldn't do it. I mean, it's just not me.
How about you can read the Giving Tree without crying?
Yeah, I could read The Giving Tree without crying.
I don't think you can.
I think I
Dan
could.
cries every time from The Giving Tree.
Yep, every time. Every damn time. It gets me every damn time. Because it's long enough that you can't power through it, you know? And then you know what's coming. You know it's coming. It's like a book where the dog dies at the
Yes, I
end.
know.
You know, like Old Yeller. I start crying like, you know, in the first half of chapter 1 when it's a puppy or whatever.
Dan
I'm
starts
already,
crying from the first sentence.
yeah,
he already
because
knows
I know
what's
what's coming. I know it. I cut my hair.
Throw down.
Listen, I could groom it. I mean, obviously, there's going to be no way to prove those things, though. So
I can prove it.
You have no credibility.
I'll shave it and show it.
What are you going to do? Save the remnants?
Uh-huh.
Can you even show, like, hey, here's a bag of pubes?
Yeah. And we'll donate them to the local fast food restaurant.
Mom, if you're watching, just turn the damn thing off now. Just go and watch some Jeopardy or something, because we're obviously headed to a bad place.
We're already there.
Yeah, and that goes
Mark,
for any
hang
relative.
Mark, go away.
Any Jennifer, Hannah, just get the hell off.
Abort the mission.
Biscuit beat. Grandpa is popular in Africa and in the Middle East. He's got popularity all over. It's amazing. You know what? It's human, right? It doesn't matter where you are. Everybody deals with the same stuff, right? Everyone gets old.
Oh, Beth.
People get dementia.
You're gonna
People
cry.
get health issues. It doesn't matter where you live or what your race is or what your gender is or how many whatever you've had. It is what your body count is, how much money you have in the bank. It doesn't really matter. You're going to experience the same issues. Thanks, Brandon. Australia, too. What are you doing?
Not everybody. LaDonna wants to know why non-assisted living. Do we want to even breach that? Ugh. Why do you all want to cut my hair? No.
Gee,
like a no.
that we do have some video, but you know, I don't know. It's not focused on him, so you know, it's not like I'm going to have 5 minutes of just my dad or even a minute. It would just be kind of, you know, typical family video.
Oh, we're almost at $4,000.
I know, so but we've been there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to see what are we doing for 5,000?
We're dyeing your mustache and your
Unless you guys can come up with a better idea to get me out of that.
Well, we can wax your chest.
No, I'd rather color my my beard.
Mm-hmm.
Rocket, if people get excited, we could hit that goal pretty quick. Wax is better than dye. Yeah, I'm sure it is for you. Wax is very painful.
Oh my
I'd
God.
rather do
French kiss.
Yeah, we could French kiss for what? We could French kiss for almost 2 donations and we French kiss. All right, two donations and we French kiss. Or you can have some warm tuna. I mean, either one, I don't care. But I'll French kiss her with, you know, that breath and that tuna smell for 2 donations because it's so easy. It's not, but they pop up, so we know when there's 2 donations. So when we hit 2 donations, Danielle and I will have a little kiss. Are you allowed to kiss on this thing?
I can't.
Are you allowed to?
We were talking about French kissing too.
But
Septum piercing, hell to the no.
You need a refill? I don't know if she needs a refill.
Kiss. I can't. Y'all are mean. Y'all are mean. I'm dead to you all. I'm not coming on tomorrow. Don't ask.
I eat tuna and then kiss her. How about I chew up a bunch of, how much if I chew up a bunch of tuna and I just have it as like a big already chewed wad, like, you know, like 3 pieces of gum that you've chewed up, and then I just go and put it into her mouth. How much for that? I don't.
Yeah. Y'all.
I would almost pay to see that.
Y'all are traitors.
I mean,
That's
I
all
would,
I'm
I
gonna
would,
say.
I would get my checkbook out just for that, just to see her have to go through it. And we would probably have to get a barf bag for that, but I would do it for a certain amount. Give me your price.
No.
Okay, you're not going to eat a piece of already eaten tuna for like $1,000. Actually, what I'll do is I'll chew it up. I won't put it in her mouth to make it better. I'll chew up a big wad of tuna, and then I'll just go, and I'll put it in the thing, so it's just gonna look like a big, already chewed, disgusting, mayonnaise-laced, warm tuna, and then we'll put it in the microwave for like 15 seconds so that it's steamy, and then she has to eat it with a fork, and you get to watch her eat it. You get to watch the whole process. So you know we're not subbing out different tuna. We do it. You don't. There's no break in the camera. It's on a live. There's one donation, so I have to one more, and I get a kiss. And then she has to eat that damn thing. I love it because it's not me. I love it because that would be wonderful. I think how much to do that? I mean, I would probably charge $2,000 to do that, to eat. I don't even know if I can do it. Well, whatever we can get, but that's a pretty big thing. I mean, that's original, right? You don't have other people on lives that are coming out and describing that to raise money. But I think I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. 200,000. I will do it. Maybe there's someone from Saudi Arabia. Maybe there's a sheik over there.
If
that
you
says,
all
I'd
are
like
loyal
to see that
to
too.
me, y'all will back the fuck down.
I mean, and I will do it as gross as. Ooh, we could
Go
put a couple.
away.
So it could be tuna with a couple
You're
of jelly
literally
bellies in there
making
for color, like a couple like. So I'll put in the big wad of tuna, and maybe it's just it's not even mayonnaise. It's just like raw tuna, and then I stick a bunch of jelly bellies in there and chew it all up. And the jelly bellies are, you can see all the marble and the tuna, and you have to eat the whole thing for a certain. If we reach it, I think it's a great. That's a great idea. I'm gonna talk to the Alzheimer's people and see if they can help us with
my
that.
My stomach is in disarray right now, just talking about it.
Wait till you see it.
Oh,
Wait till you see it.
I'm going. Look, the claw is out.
You're out?
Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna go vomit. I'll be right back.
She's gonna go vomit. We're losing views. Okay. Thank you so much, T. That was very nice. She's going to puke, or she's going to take a pee. I think she'd have to do it because for charity, right? You'd have to do it. It is, and I think it would be entertaining. John will eat it for 2,000. You know, I have to, Amanda. That's a great question. So there was a guy TNT last time, and he just kept gifting and gifting and gifting, and he gifted, and I have to find out who he is and go find it. Some of the mods did, but I've been so swamped that I have not been able to go in and locate him and friend him and ask what's going on. But he gifted a lot, so I am trying to get Skinny Blonde. So I will let you know if I learn anything about that, and he's open to it. I will certainly announce that.
Stay there. Stay there.
There's nobody watching my dad except me. Can you see if he's out there? Maybe make sure he's still alive.
I've gained like 10 pounds.
Can you see if he's breathing?
He's right here.
I know.
He's sitting.
He's sitting in the chair right outside. Grandpa driving, although that will be, I'm going to make a video of that. That's good because Grandpa will enjoy it and he'll be happy. How you doing in Myrtle Beach? We're doing great, Christina. I mean, it's a Friday night. God, I keep burping. Hug hearts. It is warm here, Peggy. It's like, it was almost 90 today. Grandpa's sitting outside. It's still warm. Pretty cool. Should I stay or should I go? That's the question, Tim. You know, for all these lives, I've looked at the analytics and, you know, people, the average stay on these lives are about 3 minutes. So if you are here longer than 3 minutes, you're over the average, but these numbers stay kind of constant, but the people are rotating in and out. So for those of you that aren't here, we're in California, Pure Honey. We're trying to raise money for Alzheimer's. If you haven't been in here, and we are going to do whatever it takes. We're going to make fools of ourselves. And
I'm sorry.
you know, what about an indecent proposal, Jeff? That's interesting. I don't think it's legal, but you know, just talk to me for fun. But we couldn't do that for Alzheimer's. I think that would be against their company policy. But what the hell was I talking about before that? Do you remember? the U.S. Open is in L.A. I'm not. I mean, there's so much crap going on in that sport that I'm not. I'm just kind of tuned out of it.
Oh,
I mean, I know there's with the two different leagues and the joinder of LIV and the PGA.
Oh, I could kiss Millie Pig. That's easy.
You smell scam.
I smell scam.
Scam.
Yes, we're scams.
We're scammers.
Mm-hmm. Don't donate.
I was talking about analytics. Thank you.
We're scammers.
I was just saying that it's directly to Alzheimer's for anybody who is worried about Mr. Scammer over there. So we're not involved in it. It goes directly to the National Alzheimer's Association or spam. I don't know if they were saying scam or spam.
They're the same.
Show proof. You can call the Alzheimer's Association just round 2K, and you can ask them if that's what you want to do. On next Friday, we're actually going to have reps from the National Alzheimer's Association on the channel, but you're certainly free to go and call them,
and then could technically be our friends.
And then you could out us if it turns out to be
another donation. Thank you.
Thank you. We have another donation.
Go Giants, yes, Timothy. No,
absolutely, go Giants, Tim.
Barlene.
Grandpa, if he fell in the pool, he could swim. Someone read the article. I have not read it yet. Thank you.
Just so you know, the pool that we have is a sports pool, which means that if he fell in, he would literally walk across the whole pool.
You can walk through the pool, but
ice bath.
Millie Pig, I'd love to. Grandpa, you'll see at some point.
I could do an ice bath.
I mean, he's all showered and ready to go, so I have no.
Oh, Rich, thank you.
Thanks, Rich. That really helps on YouTube, because the way you bring people in on YouTube is through just what Rich did, is through gifting. On TikTok, it's just tapping. It's the difference between YouTube and TikTok. What brings people
I'm not smelling Dan's shoulder. What I'm doing is I'm looking down at my beautiful.
I'm showered, so I smell good.
He does. His
Chris P. Bacon is outside, user. She is out there, and she'll probably go sit with my dad. Danielle is drinking white wine, and I'm drinking Modelo with a slice of. You want to know what kind of shampoo I use, Tim? I use Suave, and it's like Ocean Breeze. I buy whatever, the blue, pink, it doesn't matter. My dad and I use the same shampoo. My wife is a stuck up. Oh, she's a little stuck up, or she has a stick up her. I don't know which way you're going.
Your wife is a stuck up.
I've watched CFL. I do enjoy it. I remember Doug Flutie over in the CFL and a couple other NFLers. You got a big field. It's like a soccer field you guys play.
Miss the three of you. Well, 4 if you count Steve, and 5 if you count Jeremy.
I love Suave, and it's it used to be cheap. It used to be like 89 cents. Now it's expensive. But when I was a kid, you guys remember Vidal Sassoon in that brown bottle, and it's just all Sassoon. I used to think that was the greatest.
Bombshell. I use Quay, and I use Amica, and I use
a pickleball. I have a good friend who really competitive friend. Another athlete. One of my only friends who's probably a better athlete than me. And we've played. We compete in everything.
I love pickleball.
Basketball.
I will take
football,
a bitch
pool.
I will take
anything
a bitch
you can
out.
think. We compete. And pickleball. He's trying to get me into pickleball so that he can compete with me. So I do have to learn pickleball so I can go play with John.
I love Olaplex. It's really good.
Dawn. It's nice, smooth hands.
With Tito's. I love pickleball. I will take a bitch out.
Tito's will do that.
I love pickleball. Anybody who wants to challenge us to a pickleball game, I got you, and we will.
Have you ever played pickleball?
Yes, we have. We played with John, and I was pretty good.
Were you there?
Impressed.
Oh, that's
I was
right.
there.
Okay.
You quit because you hurt your hamstring.
That can happen.
That happens.
But definitely, we'll play pickleball. I'll play. We'll play some pickleball.
Who wants to
What
play?
do you guys think about this?
What
if we auction off Mark in a date? So a date with Mark, but we'll even I don't know if it's making it better or worse, but it'll be so there's nobody uncomfortable. If we auction off Mark for a date and if we make it a double date and you and I go and Mark.
Shane wants to play. He's
All right.
local.
Shane,
let's do it.
Shane, we could play for real.
Kick your ass.
For real.
Well, he's got a broken ankle.
You have to hear her.
Can you? Is your ankle fine? Before we play, I can't play against somebody who's a cripple.
Dig, I would. We can't do. My dad cannot be a part of it. I can't pimp my dad out, but I can pimp Mark out.
Pickleball is like tennis.
What do I have for the men today? So that's an interesting question.
It smells good.
Because when I first broached the subject and I broached it with Mark and the other people, it could be a man that wins the damn thing. But anyway,
Wait,
it's
hold
for
on.
fun.
Did you
But
talk to Mark about it?
yeah, briefly. I mean, we just for fun because I was talking to Alzheimer's people. We're trying to come up with ideas.
Mike, you will
and
not take
and
me
I
down.
came out with an idea. They thought it was a good
I'll kick
idea.
your ass in pickleball.
Yeah, we could auction off a pickleball game. You know, are you local? That would be great. I mean, you want to play pickleball with Danielle and I, or just Danielle or I? If it's a single person, we could auction that off, a game of pickleball with us, right? I don't know what people would pay for it, but whatever, it goes to charity.
I'll pay to watch a
Lunch with Papa Ed. We could do a lunch with my dad for sure. That we could do. I mean, I can't promise that would be entertaining, right? Because you don't know what my dad's, how he's going to react, or you're gonna sit there and see the same thing you see just times 20. So it might not be as entertaining as you think, but we could definitely do that for Alzheimer's.
Spencer's gonna pay $50 to beat us both. That's pretty big words, Spencer.
All right. I'm ready to go. Remember, I was a backup quarterback, so I'm the challenge. You lay it down, laying down the gauntlet. I'm there. Pickleball is like glorified. It's a mix between ping pong and tennis. Grandpa is sitting. Let's make sure he's still there. He hasn't walked away. Oh, there's his head.
Zelda's gonna play.
He's enjoying. His feet are up.
Yeah, he's enjoying.
I'll show you with this. His feet are up over here. He's just hanging on out, enjoying the view, and it's nice and warm out there. It is beautiful. Sacramento in the summer is one of the most beautiful places to be. At night, you can
we don't want
sit outside.
Dan would never put himself in his Speedo.
Again, for Alzheimer's, and again, I wouldn't do it publicly, but
Todd Bowman.
Yeah, pickleball for where? Bowman?
Somebody's asking me if I remember him in '98.
Todd Bowman?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know a Dr. Bowman from that area. And he had younger he had kids than me, so that might be your age. He's black. Do you remember any black kids named Bowman?
No.
Well, Dr. Bowman he fixed my ankle when I broke my leg. And he lived in that area. I don't know if they went to high school, but they were close by.
A spray tan and a Speedo.
That's Julie. Are you bidding? Because that would be absolutely acceptable. $1,000 for a date with Mark, no sleepover. Absolutely. Yeah, we're not talking. I mean, honestly.
Somebody said, Dan, your brother was my doctor at one point.
Oh, that's my older brother, Dave. Who's that? Oh yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. My brother was a doctor, and occasionally I do get his patients that was. Are you related to the doctor in Campbell, California? And my dad with the dog. He's up.
He's that way.
You might see him. How you doing, Dad?
He's right there.
Hi.
How was it out there?
Very pleasant.
It was very nice, huh?
Warm. It wasn't hot, it was just plain warm.
Yeah.
But now I want to get something to eat. I haven't had any breakfast.
Well, you've had dinner even.
Pardon me?
You've already eaten dinner, Dad. Do you want to come in here? I'll get you something to snack on.
I want to just eat breakfast. Cold cereals or whatever we got.
Dad, it's nighttime. You probably fell asleep out there.
No, I never fell asleep, but I was sort of really relaxed.
I'll bet you fell asleep, but it's still today. It's not tomorrow yet.
I know, but...
Do you want to get a pear? You want a
No,
pear?
I mean, it's breakfast food.
Dad, you already... All right, I'll give you a bowl of cereal.
That's what I want.
Come on over here.
I've got some cereal or something.
Yeah, I'll give you some cereal.
It was nice. I wanted to see what the wind shows.
It's beautiful out there.
All the plants you got in the backyard.
Isn't it beautiful?
Huh?
Isn't it beautiful?
I saw them. Yeah, a lot of nice stuff growing back there.
I know. Here, let me get you some cereal, Dad.
You got a big piece of property.
Nobody's
Couple
irritable.
acres.
Well, I promise you, nobody's irritable. This is not irritable. I'm sorry you feel that way.
It's all me. I'll sit over here, Dan.
He already had 2 big cookies. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big cookies.
My son Dan always said, I was a good farmer.
Thank you, Dad.
That says it out, it's just, thank you.
Very pleasant.
He thinks it's breakfast, y'all. He thinks it's morning time.
There we go.
So,
Hey, that's Arnold on TV.
I gave him, if you saw the food I
I
gave
said
him,
that's
you would
Arnold
realize
on
that.
TV. That's Schwarzenegger.
45 minutes ago, he
That's
big
Terminator.
meal. Trust me,
Where's that?
I made it.
The Terminator was a movie.
Which criminal?
No, Terminator, not criminal. The Terminator.
No,
Arnold.
I don't think he needed to.
What?
I'll be back.
Okay, where are you going?
No, I'm not going anywhere. I was talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator,
Oh.
on TV.
Oh, is that what you're watching?
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. It's very nice.
Music therapy doesn't work. He can't hear.
Yeah, music. I thought that would be a great idea, but it didn't.
He can't hear. Andrew oftentimes plays the guitar for him. He can't hear it.
He unfortunately he has a good appetite, which is good, but he forgets that he eats, and so he'll eat again. Someone said we're starving him. Yeah.
Coco's right here.
Do I remember Professor Hager? Give me some more professors there. Possibly. I mean, I remember a lot of professors from San Jose State, but Hager. I mean, I remember Werble. I remember if you give me the name, I'll remember. I don't specifically remember Hager. Is that your father or somebody you know, or you had him? I was in the marketing department and I minored in economics. So I majored in business with an emphasis in marketing with a minor in economics. So from those departments would be where I would know people. We had a professor you guys remember the comic Stephen Wright? The guy, you'd sit there and you'd just sit in a chair and you'd be all, life sucks. Why'd the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? You just had a real...
Professor Mary.
You don't eat my food.
I don't know if you know that, but we got Professor Mary Fortune, Professor Daniel Fortune, both at San Jose State. Mary was also in Hayward.
Hayward State, which is now, what's Hayward State called now? East Bay or
East
something?
Bay.
CSU East Bay. I don't specifically remember those. That doesn't mean that that I didn't at the time. Is there something under Dan's nose? No, it's just a little...
Hair.
I mean, what are you doing? Are you intimating that I need to dye my mustache? There's a 5.5 year age difference between us. How did we meet? That's going to be a great... We'll save that for a video, but one of my older friends that I played football with in high school, she was friends with his
I did
little
not
sister.
go to San Jose State. No, I went to Sacramento State.
Who farted?
Nobody. I'm burping.
I mean, there's weird sounds over here. I don't jump to conclusions. Believe me, if someone farted, you don't think that either of us would react. Oh, maybe you're just breathing in your own BO. What are you doing by putting your shirt like? Why do you
I'm
do that?
burping. I'm.
Oh, and she's burping. So, but that's why they might have thought someone farted. Someone asked who farted, and I thought there was a noise, but because you were hiding your nose. Happy Friday, Maria. I'm not mad.
Who's mad?
Maybe you're mad.
Who's
You
mad?
look a little mad.
I'm not mad.
Are you sure?
Why would I be mad?
I don't know. It's a mad, mad world.
It's a mad world.
Mad, mad, mad world.
Mad.
That's a movie, by the way.
That's a song.
It's a great song.
Tears for Fears.
Yeah. And who was the guy who did it with that in that movie? Johnny Dorinko or whatever that was. Johnny Dinko. Draco. Was that an AI movie, or was he like a Terminator, or some kind of like a RoboCop or something? I don't know it well enough to sing it, and it's a song that with my voice I would not sing it well. My eyebrows look good. My mom thinks they are absolutely freaking ridiculous.
They are ridiculous. That's fine.
Baby named Luke or Matthew? Well, her brother's name's Matthew, and Luke, you know, he saved the entire galaxy, so it's a tough call. Are you texting somebody important, more important than me?
Yes.
Good night, Eileen.
Eileen.
Kay, I have not been blowing the burps at her tonight. I've been matured beyond that. You know, like
You
6
have-
months ago,
you
I was
just
immature.
Did
I?
many times. Sing a song. What song?
Sing a song, make it special, so
Everyday
we all
Jackie.
sing along. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone
Like
else
this.
to hear. Just sing a
Yes,
song.
it's scary. Sorry,
I'm definitely
I know.
not Karen
You're
Carpenter, but
not.
no,
Mm-mm.
that was horrible.
Horrible.
But you guys
Good
get
night,
the idea.
Eileen.
Good night.
Groovy.
Groovy.
It groovy? Who sang that song?
You have to sing the more of
Groovy.
it.
It was like one of your bands.
Groovy.
Isn't it groovy?
I'm sorry. Groovy doesn't help me identify the song.
I can't
Can you give me a little melody or
trying,
even a
but
lyric?
I can't remember. That's why I'm saying.
I can't remember
I
groovy.
don't know.
Are you feeling groovy?
Yes.
Or
Yes, thank you.
you're talking about
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah,
Thank
Simon
you,
and Garfunkel. Yeah.
Mandy.
Feeling groovy.
Yeah.
There.
Okay.
All right, you proved me wrong. Right, you're on the spot in front of everybody.
Yep.
Do you know the Muffin
No,
Man?
that's not feeling groovy.
Oh no, it's feeling
That's
groovy.
Alan
It's,
Lambert.
I know it's Cher, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
slow
yeah,
down,
yeah.
Move too fast.
Oh,
Feeling
Robert.
groovy.
You ate a banana too?
Then my cereal.
Oh, you cut one up, put it in your
No,
cereal.
no, I'm sure that's something here, that's just,
All right.
that's just the,
All right, that's your third banana today, Dad.
good, good.
Mm-hmm.
You had a banana with your cereal this morning?
Summer loving.
Nothing, you're fine. Enjoy.
Feeling Phil Collins.
Do you know the muff? What Phil Collins song?
Is it groovy from Phil?
I don't know how much, but there's a lot of potassium.
Yeah.
I love Simon and Garfunkel, by the way. Love it.
I love Grease too.
Yeah.
I know all.
That's a
the
great
words.
song too.
Which one?
The opening song. It's the Four Seasons. The hell's Frankie Valli sings. Thank you for the heart. Frankie Valli sang. Grease. That was the name of the song. Is Grease actually? Girls Club Los. Did you go to high school girls club Los? I guess that
hi,
question's
Jeff.
for you. John Travolta. But Frankie
Miss
Valli
Pina.
sang
Pina.
Grease. John Travolta sang Summer Lovin' Had Me a Blast. Summer lovin' happened so fast.
I met a girl crazy for me.
Dad,
Yeah,
what was Uncle Bill's middle name?
what?
Do you remember Uncle Bill's middle name? Do you know Bill's middle name? Uncle Bill.
That's his name.
What's his middle name? Is it Richard?
What?
Richard? It's probably.
I don't know.
All right, that's all right.
I can't tell you.
All right.
I don't know.
I don't know what his middle name is, but if you tell me the location of the grave, I'll know if it's him.
Branded a fool. What would they say?
Monday at school. There's no school on Sunday.
Nandy, baby.
It's Sandy, and school starts on Monday.
Missouri.
Mandy is Barry Manilow.
We made a start. Now we're apart. I know I will be one day. I don't remember the words. I need to put my hi Will Preetsy. What's up?
Somebody, so look at that. There is somebody on here thanking me for our current president, which is a jab.
That's a jab at you.
Yeah, because of the video. He obviously saw one video, but not the other, so he jumps to
All right,
conclusions.
Ian.
We both grew up in.
I came from Nashville.
Well, I grew up in Saratoga, and that's where we met in that area. Yeah, William is that you're talking about. User is talking about Sheryl Crow right there. You're talking about Tuesday something, the Tuesday record, and it was in a car wash across from in a bar across from the local car wash at lunchtime.
26 years next month.
Almost 26 years.
Almost. Another donation.
Another donation. Thank you so much.
Freedom. Adios.
What is love at first sight?
Working at the car
Was
wash.
it love at first sight?
Yes.
It
For
was.
Dan, it was.
No, the other way around. But yes, it was. And it pretty much was. I think it was mutual.
For Dan, it
I
was.
do. I do think it was mutual. But there'll be a whole video. That'll be a whole story. It's a good one. I do believe it was. What are you doing?
It was love at first sight.
Hey, you just hurt my ear. Now it's ringing. Do you know the Muffin Man?
For Dan, it was. It took me some time.
No, we were not high school sweethearts. She was not in high school at the same time I was. It would have been really ridiculous taking a 7th grader to the prom, but
But, I mean, it could happen.
that's it. Dan, that's it.
What?
That's it. That's my uncle's that's where he was buried, and he's about 2 years younger than my dad, who was born in 32. So that is my uncle's site.
Where?
You can find them on the internet. He found Uncle
he
Bill's
did.
grave.
Oh, yeah.
I was there. I mean, I've seen it. I was at the funeral, so I definitely, I don't remember it, obviously, but
I like to buy.
yeah, I mean, then, do I remember the song then?
What song?
You have 3 donations. All right, French kiss for 3 donations.
No.
So you're gonna renege? All right, I can't help it.
No, you said it. What? We didn't.
We did it. You can either renege or not. I mean, it's up to you. You want to follow through with what you promised?
We touched stones.
Do you want to follow through with what they promised or not? No, I mean it's I'm. Here, you want to do it or not? All right. Well, she doesn't want to do
I'm
it.
sure you won't even go in here.
There you go. That was real. I'm kind of turned on now. I mean, I did not expect that, but it's been so long that I mean, I got almost a.
Don't say it.
I'm just saying. Well, I mean, I'm kind of speechless. I forgot. It's been a long time. A long time. Wow. There's something to that.
There is.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be. Yeah, I mean, it's the way we do. I mean, you could bring romance back into it.
No, I don't mind. We don't. If we pass it, yes.
You guys, if you want, it's getting late, so if you want to get the damn beard, and I honestly, I'm good at coming up $100 short, but you got to start donating if you want to see the beard, and remember, it's gonna get
Okay, so
good next
here's
week.
the thing.
There'll be something
I don't
really
think-
good, like
I
a
don't-
back whacking,
I don't think
waxing.
whacking. He wanted back whacking.
Mark's not here,
I
Dad.
think it's William Richard. I think it's William
Oh.
Richard.
Yep, he confirmed it's William Richard.
William Richard.
Grandpa got it. Yeah, you're right. It's William Richard. Born in 1934.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
He remembered.
All right, take a seat right over
See?
there, Dad.
What?
Yeah,
over there.
let's get it on. Is that Marvin Gaye? Let's get it on.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
William
I like the
Richard.
pucker kiss.
That's correct.
He's not getting that. Dan? No. But I like the pucker kiss. There's no tongue that needs to be involved. The pucker. I'll show you the puffer. I'll show you the pucker. You want to see the pucker? My favorite is the pucker kiss.
William
Dan,
Richard.
watch. We have a special kiss. It's called the pucker kiss. We have to plump up the lips.
What's going on?
No tongue. You
I
don't
don't
need
know.
to.
Watch TV and let me know.
Pucker is the best.
Let me know what's going on.
Watch.
I know.
Dan,
Yeah.
they want to see the pucker.
The what?
The pucker kiss.
Pucker face.
Pucker kiss. My favorite kiss.
One sec. What?
The pucker kiss.
What's a pucker kiss?
You know. He's acting stupid now. He did. I don't like that, y'all. That was no. Pucker. No, I love the pucker kiss. That to me is the best. I don't want a tongue kiss. You don't need a tongue.
What are you talking about?
The pucker. What's our pucker kiss?
We have a pucker kiss. You like a special thing?
Just the pucker kiss. No, you gotta loosen up the lips. He's got to loosen up. I get mad at him when he's doing that.
All right.
You need to pucker.
They're as loose as they're gonna get.
Lick it. Lick it. Release. Release the tension.
Get it over with, because he's coming.
Do it good. Do it good. No.
If you don't hurry up and do it, I gotta get up now. You blow it. You blow it.
Hold on. It's not. No, I'm not. It's a pucker. I always say pucker. Only pucker. Dan.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Pucker. Don't be so ridiculous when you do that. He's doing it on camera on purpose.
No, I'm not doing it.
This is my favorite kiss, if you can do it right.
Go ahead. That was an original. It was not your favorite kiss. You've never done anything close to that ever before in your entire life. Let me find a piece of lime for that here. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man who lives on Drury
No, but that's my favorite. I don't need the tongue.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
That was the pucker kiss.
It's a pucker.
The pucker.
All right. I wonder if we're gonna get. Hey, if we're gonna get. If I'm gonna have to do my beard tonight. Not that I'm indifferent about it, you
You
know.
are. I think
I'm
we
so
need to do it.
sorry.
It matches the eyebrows.
Well, we have to get there before I'm gonna do it. It matches the eyebrows. More kisses.
No, yeah, no tongue kissing. That's
Thanks,
too
Elby.
much. But I think the pucker is fine. Matt Lauer.
Absolutely, Becky. I am.
What?
Nothing.
Is that your second beer?
Yeah, it's my second beer, but
Oh.
okay, I doubt it.
He's
What you
not.
see on here just disappears into like a.
I'm not doing that to the turtle. He asked actually.
Last
asked-
night, this is
he
what
actually
happened.
he actually asked about the turtle last night. This morning he said, "Well, do you want to kiss it?"
Well, she got up like she was going to, you know, she was like up, you know, sitting up down there, and I'm all, I mean, are you finally gonna come through on the bet? But no, the dog
I'm
was sitting
talking
at the
to
end
the
of the
dog.
bed, so it was nothing. And then last night, I mean, she's, you know, this is my wife at night, so she goes through the whole day and she's talking and she's on the phone, she's on Zooms and, you know, FaceTimes people and she's texting people and blobbing all night. And then, you know, it comes like 10 o'clock and when the phone goes off, it's like, she's out.
I'm
I'm
out.
are you
I'm so
joking?
mad.
I went to go get a drink of water. I come back, she's snoring.
I'm snoring.
And in the middle of the snoring, I'm all, are you kidding me? You're asleep? Yes. I mean, she answers me, so that's what I had. She does multitask. I mean, but there's some things that you can't multitask. Some things require your full attention. Here she comes.
Here she comes.
Walking down the street. Hey, hey, she's the monkey. And she don't monkey around.
Nice meeting
Or,
you.
here comes my
Here
girl.
comes your girl. Here comes my girl. She's a beautiful
I
baby.
gotta.
Oh, your team.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Here
Lord.
comes my girl.
Hey, Scarf, what's up? There's nothing in the bottom of mine. It's empty. I had blueberries in them. I'm so tired. The more I drink, the more I'm gonna want to. Why is she barking? What are you yelling at me? This is my baby right here. Right here. This is the baby. Ooh, I love her. Ooh. Tom Petty. Raymond's wife. I've heard that. It is 7:29. Hi, Zeta. Hi, good night. Hi, Ricky. We were wild and crazy. About my car's extended warranty, Snoop. Well, we don't. He's an attorney. He doesn't believe in extended warranties. Her itching is better. I've been caressing her vulva every night to hopefully stimulate the non-itch. Oh, thank you in Canada. Ugh, I'm always vacuuming. Dog hair is everywhere. Y'all, my bed is fully covered. It grosses me out, but I love my babies more, I guess, because I tolerate the hair. Oh, I mean, here's the thing. I hate it. I really hate dog hair. But you know, they provide so much more than just the mess, right? P.S. So the field adjuster came out and he follows us.
So the longest day, they sent us a thank you card for raising what we raised before.
Okay, oops.
That's from the National
Not
Alzheimer
yet,
Association.
but yes,
That was
I
very
have.
nice
I
of
think
her.
I have. It's the glitter.
I just dropped
She's
your card.
glitter.
Can you get me that?
Yeah. Let me get that for you. I don't want you to hurt your
All right.
muscles.
All right.
I'll do that for you.
Yeah, so anyone who had any questions, whoever it was, there's the that's the number. I don't know if it comes up, but
For
all
the
right.
scammers. All for the scammers.
What are we talking about?
The scammers.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, with the monkeys. Ain't no monkey in around.
That was sang by the Vogues. I thought that was the Monkees. A poem. I have a bunch of poems but they're saved on my phone that I'm talking on right now. I pulled them off what I posted on Facebook 10 years ago, and I copy them, and I have a few, but I don't know them anywhere close to by heart, so I don't remember what they're about. But I will definitely give a poem next time. It is Modelo tonight. Did you recognize from the top? I just bought that today with my dad. Eleanor Rigby
You got two. I need to give the other one to Clint.
lives in
I
a
don't know
house.
to read. What are we
Father
up to?
Mackenzie,
What are we up to on the
wiping the dirt from his hands as he
Yeah.
walks from the grave. No one was saved,
Christians
all
feels
the
betrayed because
lonely
you
people.
normally drink Budweiser and you're drinking Modelo.
I drink whatever I have. I do 2 beers a night. So, Melanie, we're $1,000 away from the goal. We're $1,000 away from the goal. But Owen, I saw your chat that time. You should have put it out there. I was working as a lawyer today. I was also working as a social media poster today. So, man, it's all blending and blurring to me right now. It's all the same thing.
Oh, Robert, welcome to the club.
For people that weren't here, if people filter in and out, we had the coolest thing happen today. A guy reached out. You guys, there's a couple famous Salingers. There's a writer and there's Pierre, who was John F. Kennedy's press secretary and U.S. senator and worked for ABC News and a whole bunch of other news guy. And by the way, he was also a freaking phenom piano player when he was a young man. And he's passed. He passed a while back. But his nephew reached out today who lives in the same state. He saw the AARP article. So Pierre Salinger's nephew reached out to kind of see if we're related. And I know we are because I've seen the pictures of his uncle Pierre and my grandfather, and they're almost like twins. And we had a great exchange, and hopefully he's going to do Ancestry, and we're going to confirm it. And he was wondering about the author, the writer, and I said, dude, I couldn't find the connection, but when I did Ancestry DNA, I connected with the writer's first cousin. And if you do Ancestry, we'll be able to combine all 3 branches of the family. And last thing I said, can you imagine having J.D. Salinger's nephew and Pierre Salinger's nephew? It would be a J.D. Salinger's first cousin once removed, J.D. Salinger, Pierre Salinger's nephew, and Ed Salinger's son. Not that they belong in the same sentence, but they've all reached some kind of level of notoriety in the world, and we could combine all of those in one Thanksgiving. And that's pretty damn cool. Thank you, social media. It never would have happened absent social media. So it's kind of helping connect long lost family members. Really cool. And I got a note at the office today. Somebody from my dad's high school called my office and left her name and her number. And my secretary saw it. It was so cute. She kept calling him Eddie, and that's what he was called. And so I've tried to reach her, and I got a message. Hopefully she's going to get it. She's also 91. So one of my dad's classmates has reached out and contacted me. So we've had some really neat experiences this week. What is sad? I forgot what I was talking about.
I will be on tomorrow morning Hi, Chris.
Grandpa's watching TV in there. He's just not. I mean, normally I just don't think he may change at any minute. My dad was definitely not a playboy. He was a pretty, straightforward guy. And that at that time and that age, they weren't like we are or we were and our kids are. He was pretty straightforward. He worked damn hard. He was in podiatry school and he was working in his dad's shoe store. And my grandpa had him working both days. My mom told me the story. She got pissed off and she went to her mother-in-law, my grandmother, and she said he's got to have one day. Mark and Dave were born, and my grandmother made my grandfather give my dad the day off on Sunday. They were hard workers.
Dolores, social media has brought us a lot of good things.
Shelby, thank you so much. It was good to spend Friday night with you as well. And my dad's sister's up in Canada, and Bill's grave is in Westminster, British Columbia. So we have a lot of connections to Canada. Work ethic, I think it died in that generation. I mean, it depends what you call work, It really did. My dad liked his work. He loved it. Are you looking over there?
I am.
More people. Okay.
I'm looking over there too.
All right.
I'm trying to do both.
All right. Well, I'm looking at Westminster.
I'm doing like in the morning time. I do both.
49.55.
49. Y'all, I'm getting old.
Grandpa is here, Kat.
Lily, me too.
In
girl.
fact, the person
Let's
who
not
contacted
talk.
him had your same last name.
Lily, I started in the shower. Thank you, girl. Lee, I started for you.
I did eat lunch, a late lunch, like at 2 o'clock, so I will survive. And I don't even know what I'm going to eat for dinner. What am I going to eat?
What did
your
I
chicken?
make?
There's
I
also.
made the best chicken ever.
I also bought my dad some hamburgers for lunch, but Danielle made him lunch and fed him. So when on my way home from work, I bought him a couple burgers so I could eat those too. My dad retired a while back.
Oh, thank you, Rebecca. Dan knows the month I'm in. My graduation year was 1992.
Rosales, and I was born, and I graduated in '85, but I also graduated really young.
Don't bring up tuna. Y'all, you're killing me with the tuna.
Christian, well, she's talking about, we had a tuna video.
The year's married, 26 next year. 26 years.
Adrian, I have a poem about
you were born in 1992?
about the class of '85. It's at the very bottom of my page. If you want to see about the class of '85, go all the way to the bottom, and it'll fit you too, obviously. '84, congratulations.
Dan's mom wants him to publish his poems. She's very proud of him.
Yeah, I need to. It just takes some work. I got to take them. I got to polish them up. Put them all together, and then.
July 13th is our marriage year.
The marriage day and month. The year was 90 something.
97.
97.
Elaine, are you doing that on purpose?
Lyra, I have my page has a lot of poetry on it. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. In fact, I have one pinned. One of my poems is a poem about my dad and aging. It's one of my favorite poems. 1992 and 3 children.
Jeez, you're young.
It's good, man. You get it out. You can play football.
Out.
You can play sports with your
Seafood.
kids.
So seafood.
Congratulations
was a
on
topic
41 years in
today,
January.
In the morning. What? Too much. I just got unknown.
Awesome. You can
it is Pat.
read it before you read it to your grandfather, but it's about growing old. So, I have 5 siblings, and I was the youngest until Josh was born when I was like 15 or 16. Put your spurs on. Thank you so much.
Happy, Nancy.
Oh, congratulations. 39 years today. That's really cool.
70th anniversary?
My secretary,
Holy shit,
who is,
That's amazing.
I won't say how old she is because she'll
Don't.
slap me if I show up, but she is celebrating her 46th wedding anniversary. It was
Dream
last
Girl got
weekend.
married on our same day.
Oh,
Yay!
July 13th, cool.
97
So
too.
congratulations,
End year.
Marcia and Charlie. He's up. I'm 49, she's 55. Dad,
I'm looking for a cup of coffee.
we have no coffee tonight. There's no
34 years.
It's nighttime, Dad.
Yeah, well, it's nighttime.
It's nighttime.
Oh wow, 6 or 7? That
No,
is
it's
amazing.
nighttime right now.
What time is it?
7:41
Dan's
at
drinking
night.
the
Oh,
devil.
I thought it was 8 o'clock in the morning.
No, you fell asleep a little bit and
Dan
you
was
thought it morning, but
86, I
it's
think,
nighttime.
Mikey.
You're gonna get tired really quick.
This is my room and house.
Yeah, you're home, you're good, you're showered.
I can't.
You wanna put on your PJs, your pajamas?
No, is this my house?
Yeah, this is your house, this is where you live.
Well, you live there with me?
I live here with you.
Oh, no, I took a shower this morning.
You took a shower already, you're showered. Do you wanna put on your pajamas?
Right now?
Yeah, you can be ready, you don't have to go
No,
to bed.
Not right now, not right now.
Well, let's put them on, then we don't have to worry about it. Come on,
No,
this.
I'm not worried about it, I do. I'm in my room?
Yeah, I'll show you, come here.
All right.
I'll show you your
Put
room.
them on my bed so I'll get rid of them.
I'll help you, we'll put them on, then we don't have to worry about it. Come on, walk through here.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Ed.
Nothing but trouble.
You got a smile on his face that you guys can't see.
If
He's
she
smiling.
knows it, that's why she's smiling.
I know. Come on over here, Dad.
Repetition is
Humorous
different.
was off in your
Oh, the cat was on there.
Humorous out there.
Come on, cat, you can
Yeah, it's alright. Sit right there. Sit right there. Sit right there.
You have crabs. I love crab. Elaine, that's probably. I used to eat sushi and I had a bad experience. Since the menopause, I have been anti-sushi. But crab I could eat. Crab with butter, perfection. Mm-hmm. Come here. Come here. Go. I mean, Baxi. Baxi's here. Okay, so, Sherry, I had a really bad experience with tuna, albacore. Hi Bart. I took a nap today, Mikey. Okay, so the funny with lobster, I love lobster, but I don't like it as much as I love crab. And every time we would go and eat a surf and turf at Ruth Chris with Dan, back in our day, when we were making the money, and we were living the high life, we would go out to really expensive meals, and we would go and get the lobster, surf and turf, at Ruth Chris. Dan would always vomit. I think it's just too rich for him. Oh, Jay, we are not doing the warm tuna. I just got over that. People are, I can't. Okay, Wynette, I love a good crab salad. Is that really bad? I love it. I could eat that with crackers too. I love it. Crab is better than lobster. I do. Now you have Dad's money. Lee, I really hate ignorant comments like that. Lee, just so you know, not that I owe it to you or anybody else, but Grandpa's money is staying in his account for future care if needed. So you're welcome. Crab salad. Oh, I love the fake imitation crab. Y'all, I could eat that right now, but not warm. Brittany, love to you. The crab is imitation, the crab salad. But I love it. That I could eat with a cracker, a Frito. What? Why did your heart drop? What did I say? What did I do? Oh no. I love Ruth Chris. Elaine, we haven't been to Ruth Chris in forever. So we have a funny story back in the day when I had ordered. Back in the day when I didn't really think about money because it was coming in plentiful. I ordered something that was market price, and Dan literally had a conniption fit because it was market price. And I said, I don't care. What the hell? Very few things that I ordered that was like, you know, and so anyhow. Yeah, the ignorant comments about, I just really hate, y'all fact check. Fact check. One thing I'm going to tell you, and I hate the people who say it, and I'm saying it, but truth be told that, yeah, Grandpa's money is his money. My husband was an attorney. He made a shit ton of money.
What's that, Dad?
Anybody made in their entire life.
I'm right here.
Oh, I gotta close the door.
You're gonna go where?
We live
You
in
go to
a
the bathroom?
no,
No,
Grandpa's.
I got those.
This house we've lived in for 17 years. That Porsche's 20 years old.
Where do you wanna put it?
Put it in my hand.
Yeah.
You're set.
Anyhow,
I'll put my slippers on.
All right.
it is Mama L. It's a standing joke with Dan too. It's like Danielle will order market price. I don't anymore because I'm cautious of the dollar. But back in the day, I was telling them about how when I ordered something market price and you shit your pants because we were like.
Did you tell them Jennifer's story?
No, I didn't tell them.
I mean, your story's bad enough, but Jennifer. So, we went to we were at a restaurant. Where were we? Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe.
We were at a hotel, and we went to the steakhouse. So, is it just us? So we're at the steakhouse, and Jennifer's what? Just starting college.
Oh, hi, Chris.
And it's ridiculous. So, hey, Chris. And so we go to the steakhouse, and we're ordering, and Jennifer, she starts picking out like the ridiculous, like
the appetizer. That was my market price.
the seafood, deluxe appetizer, no price. And then she wants to order like lobster and some other crap that's market price. And we're like, Jennifer, you're joking? I mean, we don't eat like that. Are you kidding?
We used to.
And then she ordered this appetizer, and the waitress is all like, well,
one or two, and Jen's like,
she's
two.
all one. So you all want one, and Jennifer's all like, and we're all no, just one. And that one appetizer was like
$60.
No, it wasn't $60. You just ruin stories you destroy them. This is like 4 years ago, before inflation. The appetizer was $180, and the waiter they were going to give us three. Jennifer would have ordered three of them. $180 for a seafood appetizer. It was lobster, it was prawns, it was shrimp, and some other crap.
Oysters,
which I don't even eat. And Jennifer just doesn't give a shit. She didn't care. And she ordered one.
Really,
and
we paid for it anyway.
her one appetizer was like more than the whole dinner put together.
They're like one or two.
And
one.
Yeah, and we didn't even know what it was. Yeah, I mean, you just would ruin the story by lowballing the appetizer. I mean, $60 doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense on this story. I mean, it wasn't. It was like almost $200.
A lot.
Yeah, that's right. But 180 is more.
She wanted.
180 is more.
Never mind. I'll just sit quiet.
All right. We're gonna see who talks first.
I'll let Dan try to micromanage both chats at the same time. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead.
It was damn good. It was a damn good appetizer. It was delicious. They were not small prawns, and the lobster was delicious with butter and all that. I have lost a lot of weight. I know she needs to marry rich. That's what she needs to do. I mean, I'm doing that. I'm creating that, right?
No, this guy was there before.
Okay. I'm getting hungry too. I'm starving. Jennifer is our oldest daughter. It was $180. It was delicious, but nothing is $180 delicious. I mean, that Wagyu crap where I haven't seen like, $100 hamburgers or $500 hamburgers. It's just crazy. Oh, you went to
Lily.
That sounds delicious. And which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that, but the daughter should not do that, right? The daughter should not do that. He's walking right by. We don't bring him in. He has to come in on his own. If he came in, if he was feeling good and he came in, did you see what he was wearing? Was he wearing slippers or shoes? I couldn't see. But if he comes in, we're happy to include him, but we don't take the camera to him. Really ever, not even for videos. All the videos that you see are basically it's either we're in the middle of something, but we don't just, put him on. It usually he comes to us, or we're driving in the car, or we're walking into a store or the restaurant or at the restaurant. I worry when he's wandering around that he's going to fall. I don't worry about him wandering away. but I'm more worried that he's going to fall and I'm not going to be there to catch him. Does Dad pass gas ever? You want to answer that?
You want me to talk?
Well, do you want to answer that question?
I'm not going to answer it because you didn't want me to talk.
Well, I'll answer for her. The answer is every human being on the planet passes gas, and Dad is no exception. Nor is Danielle. Oh, shit. Dad, what are you doing? What are you looking for?
Hi, Dolores.
Dad, you just had cereal.
What?
You just ate a bowl of cereal.
I did.
Yeah, and you ate after dinner and after dessert, you ate cereal. Yeah, that's the cereal from, you brought it out, you
I
just
don't
had a bowl
know.
of cereal. See
Dan's
that
not
right
gonna
in there?
talk because
That's
apparently
your
I
bowl of
can't talk.
cereal you just ate.
And that's what I ate?
That, you just had a bowl of cereal in that bowl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just ate cereal.
Why don't you sit down and relax a little bit?
Go wash my hands first.
But you just came from the bathroom, you're okay.
Yes, Dad
Don't sit
is a
down
prophet
right
summer
here.
and mine.
You're not
You're so
hungry?
smart.
Down here?
I know
Yeah,
this
you
is-
just came from the bathroom, you just washed your hands, come on over here.
Anyway, did you not realize my husband's an attorney? Do you know how much they make? Yes, we rely on a retired podiatrist who's been retired for so many years. We rely on him for all of his money. Thank you.
See there?
Yeah.
Oh, you can eat a lot, John.
Are you tired?
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's already 7:52. You're up late tonight, but it is Friday, so if we keep him up, if he stays up late, there's no problem with that because he might sleep in a little longer in the morning. Is she talking about while I was gone?
I'm not talking. You don't want me to talk, so I'm just quiet. Where's my mask? I'm gonna go get it.
I didn't get the pig. She got the pig. She did not ask me. There was no coordination. She walked in holding a pig, and I said you didn't, and she said, I did. That's beautiful. Is that underwear? Are you wearing a thong? Oh, that's a mask. All right. Isn't that a neat mask? It's kind of an improvement. Who do you look like with that mask on? You can't talk in it? Are you breathing carbon dioxide through there? Are you going to survive or are you going to pass out? Dad is healing absolutely great. We don't know what the mask. She's a very liberal person, and just sometimes she says, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to pull out a mask. Fuck everything. I'm going to mask it up right here in the house. I mean, talk about getting reamed on videos for being political. I mean, she popped out a mask, and there's no, I mean, there is a stomach flu going around, so. Gobble, gobble. I just thought of a really funny video. I watched a super funny video. If I could get her to do it, would you guys, I mean, I think it would be funny. Would you do a video with me right now? But we'll do, instead of doing a video, we'll do it on here and see how it plays. You're not gonna do the video? I mean, how long is this gonna last? I mean, our shtick just usually blows over, but you're actually taking the shtick personally right now. So unfortunately, sometimes my wife's taking it a bit personally, so it becomes like more real. But we could do a funny video if she broke it. It would be funny, just trust me. It was a good video. What's that? What's this? Are you offering? Or are you saying you're giving me that's what you're doing to me? Yeah. But why the mask? You don't know? All right. She loves attention. That's one way to get it. Put on a mask. You will be seen. If you wear a mask, I mean, you ever see anybody like wearing a mask today in the supermarket? You'll notice. Is that Dad?
Yeah, I want to wash my hands,
All right, you just got out of the shower about an hour ago.
but I did, what did I do in there?
You didn't do anything in there.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, your hands are clean. You're fine.
Is power. I do,
I
Dennis.
don't want
Is that a
my hand.
problem?
No,
It's a
they're
Neff.
clean.
It's a Neff mask. Does that matter?
Oh,
Neff. Do you all know what enough is?
Thank you.
All right, Dad.
Dan's coming back. I'll
Do
pass
you
on.
know the Muffin Man? The Muffin. You want to show this picture?
No.
You don't? You don't want to show that? Are you serious?
That's how I feel right now.
That's
face.
Danielle and her dad. Look at how cute she was. Look at how cute Danielle was. And then this.
Shelby.
Look at that. That's Pierre and Danielle.
That's my daddy. It is cloudy. That's me. That's how I feel right now. Look at that face.
Your dad's or yours?
Mine.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice.
Dan said he looks like Noriega.
Well, he did at the time. You got to remember, that was back in the '80s. But that's Danielle. What a cute pic. I like it. My favorite picture of her. Yeah, I'm losing a lot of weight, Mark.
Oh, Jesus.
I am.
Not a lot.
I cut down on the beer. I cut down on the sweets.
Hi, Muffs.
I'm adding the miles to my runs.
That's my pout. This is my pout. My pout.
And that's just one picture. She was cute.
I won't even tell you why I was pouting in that picture. That was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, by the way.
Gatlinburg.
But that was a very interesting photo. The memories behind that one.
BC, we don't do that. I mean, I hope he comes in because I know everyone wants to see him. The numbers would just go bananas, but we don't take the camera to him, and he's not 100%. He's sundowning right now, so if he comes out of it and he comes over and wants to participate like he has in the past, we love it. But there's no utility for me bringing the camera on him when he's in this, he's just not animated, and you just see, a tired guy. It's not the way I want him coming here when he's laughing and smiling and the way he is when you see him in videos and the way you've seen him on lives before. I have no desire to put him on when he's sundowning. I know we're in the AARP, Deborah. I've not seen it yet, but I know it's there.
104.
And I can't wait to watch it.
Holy moly.
I grew up in California. Her mom moved her to California.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Kels.
Out your vices. Am I cutting them out? I'm just cutting back on my vices. I'm not cutting out. I can't. I mean, I'm just not that way. That's why people go, "Are you worried about getting dementia?" No, I'll probably die before. I'll probably die doing something fun. I want to die with my boots on. Easy. I am totally. I would totally be a swinger, but I can't. It's up to her. It's always the woman that makes that decision.
Don't stop believing.
I would take it anywhere, anytime, with any situation, whatever. I'm up for it, but
Extra large.
I don't get to
grandpa.
control that situation.
Queen Bree, thank you so much.
Are you guys interested in seeing my beard get trimmed? Because it's 8 o'clock almost. So upside down pineapple, that's a swinging thing. Where are we? Anyone, Melanie or anyone, if you can let us know where we are, because if we're not going to meet that tonight, then we'll save it for the next time. But if you guys want to see that, we got to get to our goal. I think we're $1,000 away. We're close to that. We were over $4,000 for the American Alzheimer's Association. So if we can do it really quick,
Thank
and
you.
we can get a bunch of donations really quick, we can
We're
do
only at 4,000.
Yeah, we're $1,000 away. So, but that's like 800 tonight. So you'd have to really get on it. Get as close as we
Thanks,
can
Amanda.
to $5,000, so that we can move that. Then we can move it up. My dad is doing just fine. Sanella, thank you for asking. It's a lot. No, it is a lot. But you're also talking about Joe Burr, Gutfeld. By the way, my buddy from high school, Kenny Bakar, who we're good friends, still friends with him today. He was in Gutfeld's fraternity, and still keeps in touch with him. Of course, he's the most famous guy in his fraternity, but he was in his fraternity at Berkeley.
You did?
Gutfeld went to Berkeley.
Gatlinburg. I grew up in Gatlinburg. My dad.
There's a link on my page. Absolutely. How are you doing down in Bakersfield? What do you need money for? We're raising money, Justin, for the American Alzheimer's Association.
Grandpa's an extra large.
Grandpa's an extra large.
You guys think he's skinny, but he's not as skinny as you.
Because he eats all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He eats all the time. We're a little sleepy.
Tammy, I'm always sleepy.
We are getting ready to get up. I was just hoping if we could
enough
squeeze out a few more donations for a wonderful charity. I'll
back
feel more
sometime
like
and
we've
see.
done our part tonight.
That's where my
We've got to
heart is.
use this platform to do something good while we have it and while you're watching, because everything fades very fast and people pass, and then we lose the opportunity to do really good things. And so while we got it, we're going to try and raise some money for Alzheimer's. If you could please, there's a link on TikTok, on my bio. There's a link right to the American Alzheimer's Association. It's right there. It'll tell you how to do all of it. It's a link right there, and it's a worthy cause. And you might be helping yourself. 1 in 3 people die with Alzheimer's in this country. 1 in 3. So you might actually be giving to yourself and your own health.
Who's
So
winning?
please, he is up. Where are you going, Dad?
I gotta go to the bathroom here.
All right, I think
Anybody in the TikTok?
your father-in-law was the original owner of the Giants, like Lurie, or are you talking about are you talking about the Giants when they were in New York?
Oh,
And if your
okay.
father was the original owner of the Giants, you could probably make our goal pretty easily by donating to the American Alzheimer's Association. Another donation just came through. Thank you so much for that. What's my weight loss secret?
Oh, Danny.
I go up and down, so I don't want to give out a secret right now.
There's
and then
no
like
secret.
a month from now,
There's no
people
secret.
are going,
There's no secret.
you're looking big. But the secret is don't eat. Don't eat as much. Bubart came through there. Bubart came through. We have a cat that comes through the dog door. It's pretty cool. Leave the cat
bye,
alone,
Lillian.
Coco.
Love you.
Quit bugging the cat. Quit bugging the cat. My wife is nice to my dad every single day. Valerie, I mean, you can't watch the videos and make judgments. She takes care of him every day, feeds him, cleans him, clothes him, takes care of his bedding, deals with him when I'm not there, when he's in a bad way or a panic. And you'll notice he never, ever,
Yes,
ever
sir.
forgets her name.
I've just been a little.
Why do you think
off
that
right now.
is? He never forgets her name. He forgets my name and confuses me. Of course, he's got a lot of sons, but she takes a lot of flack, right? What we're doing is shtick, even though sometimes she takes it personally, because I guess I'm too good at it. But people give her a hard time. I mean, think about it. She's walking the walk, man. She's doing it every day, and she can do it with a resting bitch face. I don't care. She can do it with whatever tone she wants. But the bottom line is she's doing it, and he responds to her.
And he
He
always
doesn't
remembers
get
my
the
name.
tone. He doesn't get any of the negative. He goes right by him. It's just she's doing it, right? I mean, and it's not easy to do. So when people come back and they start, nitpicking at tone, fuck, man, you take care of your grandfather at 91 for 8 hours, and we'll see how your tone is. But in the end, if your grandfather is well taken care of and happy and alive and not regressing fast, you're doing okay.
P.S. Love you, girl. Well, and that's the thing. Like, people come after me and go to Dan and say, "You need to leave, Danielle. You need to watch her." I mean, do you think if there was?
I'm working on it, Mike. I haven't quite convinced her yet, but I'm working on it.
Do you think if there was any sort of worry he would have me doing what I'm doing?
Right. I mean, or my whole family. I mean, listen, it's a joke between us on social media, but I am a Scorpio. But in real life, come on. I mean, I really get pissed at other people. I watch a lot of caregivers and a lot of people that are doing it at the beginning, and some of them are doing it alone, and they have difficulty. And I watch some of the negative comments. I get so pissed. I mean, I go in there and I berate people right there on their comments, and then I personally message them because it's so bad. I mean, she can deal with it, right? We deal with it because she has support and she has a lot of friends. But there are a lot of caregivers that like to do this for just to help them get it through such a really difficult thing. And people are so mean. So I spend an hour going on other people's pages, replying to mean comments similar to what she gets. It's freaking horrible. There's some great people on there on TikTok. I mean, and that are documenting
And because
this.
we put ourselves out there, people think it's okay to berate us and to criticize.
And I'm okay berating us because we can take it, but they don't stop there. People don't care. They berate people who it might cause them to stop, might ruin their day, and people just don't give a damn.
Hi, Sherry.
Sherry,
Baby.
he's talking to somebody.
Oh, thanks, Mama Bear.
Thanks. That is so sweet, and it's a great cause. And I hope you get a tax refund next year because of those donations.
Keep America first.
At Keep America First, I didn't think we could do it either, and believe me, she didn't think she could do it. And for the first 2 months, we didn't think we could do it. You can do it. I mean, you adapt. The human nature and humans' ability to adapt to certain situations is remarkable. That's why we're still alive as a species. You can do it, and it's not as hard as it thinks. Oh, awesome. I'm glad you got your tax deduction.
Almost 26 years.
Allie, my dad will not be voting in the next election. You mean your real question is, will I be voting for my dad in the next election? And no, I'm not going to do that. A, we're in California, it really doesn't matter. But B, I voted for him and helped him fill out ballots, before he moved in with Mark, and helped him, go through that process. But that's when he could participate. I'm not going to vote for him, even though I could. It'd be perfectly legal. We're not going to register him to vote because he's got Alzheimer's, and it doesn't matter so much from where we are. Grandpa is doing something in there.
In the kitchen. He's doing something.
Dad, what the heck?
I'm looking for some juice.
Dad.
Nobody helps Mark. That's why we take Ed most of the time. We take him a majority of the time. I do, MJ. I do. Mrs. D-Cell NorCal and Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 3. I do have it. Mrs. D-Cell NorCal, Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 3. Mrs. D-Cell NorCal 3 is what I do my morning show on. And then Mrs. D-Cell NorCal is just my regular account that I post more Ed on.
All right, so it is time. It's 8:07. We did not make the beard, so we're getting donations. All right, if you guys add up the donations, if they add up and we reach our goal before tomorrow night, we'll do a special live. And not only will I paint my beard, but something else as well as an appreciation. But it is kind of late, and it's 11 o'clock back east, and it's my Friday night. I want to relax a little bit. But you guys have been wonderful. We did not quite reach our goal, but but a lot of people donated. If you did, thank you. We know who you are. We get the names. We appreciate it. In the end, I'm going to go back and try and add everybody as friends that has donated through this whole thing. So please feel free to go on my page, and you can find the link. It's a good cause, whether we're on live or not. So you guys have a wonderful Friday night and enjoy everything. I don't know how to turn this off. Go check out some videos. Some good video, interesting video today. All right, guys. Let me do that.
Happy Father's Day, just in case if we don't come on for the rest of the weekend. If we do, we'll see you. I'll be on tomorrow morning.
Happy
if you
Father's
want to
Day.
follow me.
Thank you so much.
Come see us in the morning.
You can check out my videos on D-Cell NorCal. Some interesting stuff this week. So take care, guys. Appreciate everything. Thanks for watching.